Well, hey, welcome. Had a couple of tech hiccups. Sorry about that. We're looking at the Core One. We're looking at the brand new Core One from Prusa Research here. This is the latest and greatest. This is their affordable CoreXY, not the XL printer. And this is your first look, and we're doing it live because, why not? I have not used this machine yet. We have some footage with the Core One. In fact, the thumbnail that you guys see is actually from Prague, which is a lot of fun, where we talked with some awesome people involving in the Core One project. But we're going to unbox the machine. We're going to test it. I have a memory card here with some files on it as well. So I say we just dig into this machine and let's see what she's all about. Do leave a like, get subscribed if you're new here. I am going to move my OBS window out of the way. Beautiful. So I can see what's going on. How many people we got here? Now I can't see that either. Jeez, Grant, come on. Freaking amateur hour over here. Doesn't even know how many people are here. Oh, 169. Nice. People are here. Yeah. Let's cut into this thing. This is based on the Mark IV's platform, but it is a CoreXY. You get a little bit bigger build volume, actually 30% bigger, which is kind of cool. You get 270 in the Z or Z. Gotta love it. I have not opened this box yet, so we're all going to open this together. I was going to say, I think there is some, oh yeah, there's some content creator only stuff in here, so give me just a second to get that out of the way, which includes the embargo. For those that couldn't read on YouTube, it includes the embargo. Didn't know that we still had trouble with what an embargo meant. Andrew Rogers with the $10 said, for the CNC glue gun fund. Thank you very much. Thank you. We got a steel sheet here. We'll crack into that. But we can see this is completely different packaging. This is not what we're... Here, I'm going to push it down a little bit so you guys can see it on the top side. We are not used to foam packaging, but the Core One is inside of a box in a box in a box, which is kind of cool. Braden Romero says, say my name. Heisenberg, right? That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Anyways, posting the shorts was fine, but there are other things. We got the literal most important thing. The literal most important thing here in a Prusa printer. It's the European Haribo, which is so much better than the American. And if you disagree with me, fight me in the comments because you're wrong. We got a power cable. We have another USB drive, which I'm just going to pocket. So, not going to lose that. We have a steel sheet. Is there a difference in the gummy bears? Yes, the European ones don't have fake colorant, and they also use real sugar. There's your Core One build plate. It's just got an X on it. I do like it. It is fancy. I also had it upside down. There you go. There's your Core One build plate, which is now upside down for you guys. There you go. So, very cool machine. Excited to see what's going on. Ooh, we got a birthday. Rick Standen, sure, said, Grant, my son is 6 today and we are watching your video. Can you wish him a happy birthday? Yes, happy birthday to the individual whose name I don't know, but it is your 6th birthday. You are awesome. Happy friggin' birthday. There you go. Good call on the USB. Nice for looking at. Yeah, I haven't learned my lesson, apparently. It did come with a roll of Prusa, which is super cool. I did bring my own just in case. But we do have, what do we got? Galaxy Black. It is Galaxy Black in the Prusa mint, which we also talked with the director of Prusa Polymers. Video on that will be coming out soon. They're using the so the Core One has bump-ins on either side, and that's where the filament goes, which is actually really freaking cool. There are instructions here so that even yours truly, who's a bit of a doofus, could theoretically figure it out. It looks like we can pull the foam out. Oh, this whole thing comes out. Oh, all right. I like it. I like the minimal use of foam, but it's being used in a good way. And yes, ACH it is the PLAs. Spectre V3I says, wow, no Prusa clothing. Aren't you supposed to be wearing it? I mean, I can throw a hat on if you want, but I got my Prusa Mafia shirt on. Link's coming soon. His name is Charlie. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy friggin' birthday. Here, guys. Here. You want the Prusa hat? Now you got the... Is this good enough for you? Is this good enough? Yeah, I was wearing my own merch. All right. I'm going to lower the table just a little bit more here so we can easily get this machine out. This shirt will not be for sale with the pug on it. This one was a limited run only for like Prusa people because this is Joe's pug. But we will have Victoria ones soon, TM. Okay. And from what I can see, we just kind of, you know, get the curls on here. Justin Miller says, ooh, look at the shell. Hey. No shillin'. But if you do want to buy a Core One, you can do so via the links in that description, and we are going to donate a portion of the affiliate commission that comes from that link in that description to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation to help neurodiverse makers in the UK, and you heard it here first, soon across the world. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. What up? We're going to lower the table just a little bit more. Your boy's got it. Nope, that's the wrong way. Your boy's got a bad back. And this thing classifies as having a fair bit of gravity. You guys can't see the thing that's in there, can you? Oh, yeah, there you go. You can see it. There's a thing down there. We're gonna look at that together. All right. Let's see what we can do. And his Prusa in the background is buried. Yeah, that's the Mark 3.5 that needs parts. So, oh well. All right, this thing is heavy. Compared to the Mark 4S, this thing is very heavy. And no, Amber's not around. So, lift with your legs. Well, the table doesn't go any lower, so we're gonna do it. Just GS, how do I like the shocks? Absolutely love the shocks. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. All right. First off, getting that out of the box, absolutely tremendous. Oh, we have a piece. We had some shipping damage. That's fine. We'll stick that back on. That's just on with some VHB. All right. Let's get this thing moved over into place. And there is no... It's polycarbonate, yo! No glass. All PC. All right. What's going to be the best way? Carry this thing up 3 flights of heavy stairs. Okay, the box has handles, too. I don't know if the top-down is going to show it. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. The box has plastic handles. That is really, really, really good. It's really good. Yeah, the plastic handles on this are proper good. All right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on the floor for a second. Or just kind of down in that general direction. Take the box, get rid of the box. And then we can bring the printer back onto the table. And we can just go ahead and stick the, we'll stick that piece of polycarbonate side panel piece back on. No big deal. All right. Let's get this thing lifted up into place. box is in the shot. Oh, yeah, it is. Just a little bit. There you go. Now it's not. Thanks. We do have the most important thing with the printer. It's the fish. Got a mackerel. Ugh. Very important, very important. All right, let's get it unboxed here. Let's take a look. Okay. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit higher so that you guys can see it. No glass door. Everything is polycarbonate on this machine. So we have lots of polycarbonate, which is very nice. And that way you can't theoretically Uncle Jesse the door. Always like to see that. We have a handle here for lifting purposes. Punch the door. I mean, come on. I got you. I hit the television. My monitor. I hit the monitor, so I was moving the box. Interesting, there are 2 power supplies. I didn't realize there were going to be 2 power supplies. Or can I get that lighthouse model? We're gonna show it to you because I have one. I have one. All right. Let's do something real quick. Let me show you around the machine so that you guys can kind of get a look at it here before we set it up on the table. Is it actually polycarbonate? Is acrylic? Prusa claims it is polycarbonate. And because I don't have the ability to prove otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and trust them and say that, yes, it is polycarbonate. They don't have a particular reason to lie to us, so I'm just going to assume that, yes, it is polycarbonate. Okay. Let's do... Is that going to work? No. Different webcam. Give me just a second. Yeah, you know what? That didn't work either. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me get my actual stuff figured out here, and then I will be just with you guys in a second. This should be what I'm looking for. Instead of that, go to that. No? Okay. No webcam today, it appears. No? All right. Oh, well, we're going to go back to the regular thing. Let's just... I thought I was going to have a webcam, but apparently the webcam's angry at me. So what we will do is just show you the underside of the printer instead. Yep, Spectrum has entered the chat. Nothing I can do about it. Ugh. Let's show you the underside of the machine, because I know that's what some of you are going to want to see. We've got some foam here on the underside, couple of motors, well, 3 motors actually, and there's a breakout board all under here. So, yeah, there you go. There's everything that you'd want to see underneath the machine. Okay, let's just get this thing. Yeah, secret gummy bear storage. Yes, it's where you can store your gummy bears. There is enough storage under here for other stuff. I'll be very curious to see what else you could physically put in there. So, we have a box that was in the other side. Let's flip the machine back over the right way. Okay. Got the machine right side up. Oh, those handles. Those handles are nice. There are handles on the side. Those handles are nice. All right. I will say, as far as unboxing experiences go, it's a pretty good unboxing experience. I'm going to pick this up. Move it back. And we've got a box. Let's take a look. And yes. Yeah, you can put your mackerel wherever you want. And actually, before we get too deep into it, I'm going to put this back on the machine because This does belong on the machine. It is not Prusa's fault. This was all on shipping. Hopefully I get this right, but I probably won't. Oh, come on. All right. Good enough for right now. All right. Not Prusa's fault. It needs the orange. Oh, yeah, it absolutely needs the orange. All right, let's see what we got in here. We got our toolkit. Awesome. We have our LCD. We have another cardboard box into recycling. Don't Uncle Jesse the door, says the Nocturnist. No, just don't smack the door. No? Polycarbonate, baby. All right, let's take a look at this LCD. This is a fully assembled machine. I will want to build a kit at some point. This is a fully assembled machine. We have a spool holder over here on this side. Actually, let's open the most important thing here. I don't know if the retail ones are going to come with this, but Dusty asked the most important question, does it come with gummies? You're damn right it comes with gummies. It's a Prusa after all. When will the kits be available? Check Prusa's website. I have no clue. I think you can technically order them now. I don't know when they're shipping. So there you go. Most important thing. Winslow Joy for the $10 offering ad-free streams. That's right. We are bringing you guys ad-free streams. I forgot to put that up there. That these streams are ad-free. So if you do want to support and help keep the channel alive and, you know, not dead through the lack of ad revenue, you can do so. Kicking a couple of bucks into that creator fund. You know how it is. Filthy Phil says, love how Uncle Jesse equals shattering a door. The community is awesome. And honestly, I think he has handled that about as well as anybody could, right? He could have gotten upset and yelled at people for talking about it. But no, he didn't. He remained, you know, very professional throughout the entire thing. So, you know, props to you, good sir. Props to you. Okay. We still have all the protective sheet on the machine. Prusa slide slow because of traffic. Well, nothing I can do about that. We're going to put the machine onto its back here. Go ahead and work on the screen. Ooh. Ooh, it's using keyholes now. Oh, that's nice. This new screen is, like, with the actual printed part here. Ooh, I hope we get that on as an upgrade to, like, the Mark IV series. And, of course, the new, and I'll show you guys on the top-down camera there, the new Core One logo. I really do like it. It's sleek, it's elegant, it's simple. It's Prusa. This printer did take a beating in shipping. But, and there's a huge hole in the box. Like, big hole. I want to fix this. It's going to bother me until I get it perfect. Yeah, the assembly instructions are online as well. Yes, they are. There we go. Pull that off real quick. Go to put it back on. Oh, so much better. Okay. All right. Now the OCD can feel a bit better. All right. We're going to get the connector installed here. Just need to make sure that I do it right so I don't break anything. Yep, it is like that. Sorry, guys. Thought I was going to be able to have the webcam work today, but no, it did not. It did not work. And you know, if you guys are super cool, I'll open up a giveaway here in a little bit. We'll give away some filament from Printed Solid. But you guys got to be super cool about it. You got to like the video and stuff, and then I need a little bit of downtime. Then I can put the giveaway in the chat. Very nice. I like this keyhole style, and you can access the keyholes from... I'm smashing the gummies. No! No, I'm not. I'm not. The gummies are fine. The gummies are fine. The gummies are fine. The gummies are fine. Because we have safety fish. When in doubt, safety fish. That's always the answer. The answer is always safety fish. All right, let's dig into getting the screen installed here. No gummies were hurt in the filming of this live stream, according to the Happy Extruder. I make no promises as to whether or not we're going to hurt some gummies during this stream, all right? All right. Mitch says, Grant, do you ever have someone moderate your streams, like text overlays, camera shot change, etc.? Oh my God, I would love that. But no, I don't. I do it all myself. We have moderators in here, you know, like people that are somewhat trusted to not screw things up and, you know, delete nasty comments and that kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah. All right, I gotta flip the printer over. That's the only way we're gonna get to those screws. I cannot easily access them from this side, so let's flip it over and we'll access it from the backside. Oh, way easier from the backside. Way easier. And yes, if you're having issues on Prusa's website, just give it time. I'm sure it's just being hugged to death right now. Darth Chris with the 10 pounds saying, Safety Fish Commission recognizes and appreciates your attention to the primacy of safety fish in all the things. Thank you for understanding. Mark IV doesn't have the right fan. Yes, yeah, to do the upgrade, you first have, from a Mark IV, you first have to go to the Mark IVS. Then you can go to the Core One. All right. Beauty. All right. Are we gonna get a good peel? Are we gonna get a good peel right now? Because as far as I can tell, that's our next step. Our next step is the peel. We will need to update the firmware on the machine, so we will do that. But yeah, let's do some peels. I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Should we do some peels? OMG Frankie says, sitting at the office, jealousy sinking in. I want my Core One. Give it time. Give it time. All those fingy prints on that polycarb. I know there's a part of me that doesn't like removing peels because I don't like the fingerprints that get on things. But I know if I don't do it, Ashley's going to hurt me. So, you know, I got to do it so I don't get hurt. Peel it slowly. How slowly, Henry? How slowly? Am I supposed to, like, whisper sweet nothings into the microphone as we peel it? We're just peeling it slowly. It's a very slow peel. Peel it halfway, or me if she doesn't. Yeah, that's fair. Amber would do it. There are little bobbin nubbin things that probably gonna get in the way. Oh, nope, there they go. Okay. Are you guys liking it? Are you enjoying the peel? Where's the peel music? There's your peel music. Don't make it weird, or well do. You are on the 3D Musketeers YouTube channel. If you didn't want things made weird, you have come to the wrong channel. Martin Whitehead said greetings from the UK. This is now your I'm looking at chat right now. So if you guys want to say stuff to me, now is your chance. I am paying attention to chat at the immediate moment. Okay. It is a oh man, the little nubbins. It is a tinted polycarbonate. So, you know, the machine is tinted. If I turn off the top light real quick, you'll see it is a tinted polycarbonate, but we need the top light. It is kind of required for this. Peel equals, oh yeah, we should have like a strip music for this. Because what are you doing? You're stripping the printer. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, now bringing out the Core One. Get your dollar bills ready. So we do have these little nubbin pieces. I was wondering what these were for, but looking at the machine, I now know what they're for. They go in, and then you press down. Ooh, those are really nice. So there's only a few of these installed. And then you install the rest. Oh, that is super nice. I actually really like that install. They're little injection molded nubbins. They're adorable, and I love them. Ashley says Barry White. Probably Lou Rawls. Barry White's a little too raunchy for YouTube. But you could probably get away with some Lou Rawls. I can go get, I mean, I have both albums, but yeah, I mean, you gotta have a Barry White record, right? That's just part of the deal. You gotta have one. All right, let's get the side panel off here. Grant, shut up and keep working. Machine looks so sexy. It is a really, really pretty machine. The Core One team did a phenomenal job, and we had the opportunity to meet and talk with one of the people from Core One. He did not want to be on camera, so Mikolas is the person I ended up actually interviewing. But we did have the opportunity to speak with people from Core One, and I will tell you, they're very, yeah, big deal. Big deal, big deal, big deal. Tarzman says, luckily you don't take money, so I know you haven't been wasting it on those singing lessons. Yep, yeah, no singing lessons around here. Before my back injury, I was a semi-professional dancer, but not that type. Hot Tuna says they've been waiting for days. Well, I can't offer you tuna, but I can offer mackerel. That's what I got. I got mackerel. The nubbins do make for a less than perfectly satisfying peel, but I assume I can fix that later on, because I'm going to. Very, very nice. I do like it. There's some stuff on the inside we got to take out, so I'm going to move it up. We have crossed the 500 barrier. This is now officially the largest live stream we've ever done. 584 on my side. Ha! Suck it, Jacob! This is now the best live stream. Not with your curls. Not with your curls. With my curls, baby! For those that don't get that joke, we had Jacob on the podcast, and actually, he might be on more often, because you guys seem to really like him. It was the most viewed show we've ever had. It was very funny. It was the most viewed show, and we got a lot of comments. So, okay, a thing about the door. Okay? The door locks at certain areas. So it locks at like the 180 mark, but it also locks at this mark. It locks at the 90. Wow, a lot of you just went away. We just lost 100 viewers. That's kind of insane. Yeah, guys, we need more likes on this stream. Come on. Y'all can do better than that. I saw 584 for a second. All right. No glass smashing. That's right. It's detents. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And the door is reversible. But yes. It's no big deal. And yeah, if you end up smacking it out there, it tends to kind of lock at the 90, which is very nice. So if you accidentally go past the door, you're not going to have that bad of a time. Got a screenshot of 551. Hey, that's pretty sweet. Couple more bits of cardboard. We've got a USB cable. I have no idea what that could be for. No idea what the USB... I'm going to put the USB cable kind of out of the way. All right. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to try one more time to get the webcam running, because I really do want to show you guys this machine with the webcam. So bear with me for a hot second here, because I do want to get it running. It recognizes it, but oh, I know what's going on. I know what I know what I gotta do. I gotta unplug and replug things back in, but it involves me getting on a ladder. Don't ask questions. Okay. It will probably turn on now. All right. Let's see. All my USB devices got reset for some reason. I don't know why. Yes, the lens on the webcam cover is off. Yes, I am verifying that. Oh no, it doesn't see it anymore. All right, well, I tried. I'll give it one more shot. I'll give it one more shot, and then we're just going to say, F it, we're going to do it live. Okay. All right. That's my last shot, and if it doesn't work, we're going to do what we can with the Insta360 camera. Nope. It did not work. So unfortunately, I am so sorry, but it does not appear that that's going to work. Florida man's scruff. If only. I really want to get it to work. Nope. Why does Braden keep asking me to say things? I don't know why. That's just weird. I can't help you with that, buddy. I just can't. All right. Forget it. Webcam later. Printer now. All right. Let me turn this machine toward y'all so that you guys can get a good look inside of her here. And here. Let's do this. Front only. Okay. And we are going to go in. We must go deeper. We must go deeper. Okay. So very, very similar to the Mark IV and the Mark IVS. We have the neck extruder, but the fan is now on the back side, which is actually a really nice feature because now you can completely see the nozzle. The camera's at a bad angle, but the nozzle is completely under the bar, Joel. It's completely under the bar, so we're good there. Everything looks very nice and easy to work on. If we go back to me, it's me. If we go back, we can see we got a lot of polycarbonate on this machine. We have some on the top side. The sides have it as well. We, of course, have the mackerel because you have to have the mackerel. And the door is held magnetically shut with this piece of orange plate steel. So the entire frame of this machine is all this bent sheet metal. Looks to be 1.5 mil, 2 mil thick. So that's actually quite decent for a machine like this. So very happy to see that. Let's show off the thing I know a lot of you are going to want to see. The webcam. We have the webcam as well for the Core One. It is a really nice bit of kit. Uses USB-C. So I would assume you can use whatever webcam you want. But I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. It might just be power only because we can see a Wi-Fi antenna. Comes with a lens cover. Has some LEDs, although I think they're infrared. So, yeah, and that just kind of magnetizes on the inside of the machine. So, yeah, very nice print as well. I think this is in the PCCF. It's a clean print. Here, we'll let's go to overhead so you guys can see. So we can see the webcam itself. Ash says pretty sure it's power only. It might be. If it is power only, then yeah, you could theoretically use your own. Jody C says, be careful with polycarbonate. It might seem strong, but it tends to scratch easy. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, yeah. Very cool. It's got magnets on it, so it just kind of magnetizes, and it's designed to stick up into the inside edge on the Core One. So if we wanted to, we can come into here, and it... Find your home, please. It's a little finicky. There you go. And so it just kind of magnetizes up there in the corner, but I know you guys can't really see it. So it does magnetize up there though. So yeah, webcam. We don't connect our machines online, so it's just not something that we utilize here. But, you know, big reason to have it. So, yeah, it's a very clean print. I think it's PCCF because I don't see a lot of layer lines on it, so I'm pretty certain it's PCCF. Yeah, believe the cam is Wi-Fi, USB is just for power, says John. And that would make sense because it does have a... does have a little Wi-Fi antennas. David Randolph here saying, so how many more are you going to buy? A lot. These are really nice. Like this, it's smaller. There's a Voron behind here. It's smaller than the Voron. And it's roughly the same build dimensions. Like, and yes, there is already a USB-C cable inside of the machine. So there already is one in there. All right, let's get it powered on. We're going to need to do a software update, which I was told is on the USB drive. Finally upgrading the Mark III's. Yes, we will be doing more of that. So we're going to be upgrading most of the Mark III's. So yeah, that's already going to be a thing. All right, I've got a power cord already. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that one rather than one of the other ones. So we'll get it plugged in. Didn't realize the Core One had 2 power supplies, but it does. All right. Let's see what we can see. I gotta come over to the front because my webcam doesn't work for some ungodly reason. New firmware version, Flash. So that was in the instructions that we did need to go ahead and flash the firmware on it. That the machines were going to come with new firmware on the memory card, which is fine. You know, I don't have an issue with that. You all know I'm not normally one to upgrade firmware or anything like that because it often just works. But when it does come on the USB, like, why not just do it, right? So Prusa did send some sample prints from the Core One along with the machine. We got this massive benchy lighthouse. A benchy boat fits up there, and I can... Oh, that one has a brim. Let's just grab a random one. A benchy boat fits right up there. So yeah, it's a big benchy lighthouse. I don't think it's accurate because the benchy does stand straight up and down. Somebody is calling my phone. Don't know who that is. It's got to be a work call. They got to be calling the shop. So yeah, really nice print. The bottom looks absolutely perfect. Like, I'm trying to find little warps and stuff, and I don't really see any. But orange is really, really hard to show on camera, so we can't really show that. We got a tungsten buddy. This is out of the Prusa tungsten filament, which is just absolutely a ridiculous material. This is like $50 worth of tungsten filament, given how heavy it is. But yeah, we've got a tungsten buddy. These 2 pieces out of carbon. So one of them is PCCF, the other one is the PETG-CF, and then the wood. This is one of the wood pieces with wood filament. So these all just kind of came with the machine. It is specifically for the review and all that, so your machine will likely not come with any of those things, but figured you guys would want to see it nonetheless. Since we are unboxing it, I haven't actually printed with it, okay? Here, let's put the mackerel up there for extra safety. How much does Buddy weigh? I don't have a scale out here, so I don't know for sure. We can see the lights are now on in the machine. We have power! what we might end up doing is popping the top panel off. I don't know. We'll see. Prusa claims that you can print with the door shut with PLA. So, we're gonna test that. I'm gonna use the jet black because I like Galaxy Black. It's a nice color, but it hides a lot of BS where jet black doesn't. This is Prusa Mint Jet Black. We would normally use Printed Solid. They're our filament sponsor. However, Prusa printer, Prusa Mint. So, want to do that real quick. Dave Brown said, just like the little graphic on the left side of the screen. Nice little nerdy art. I'm so confused what he means by that. Okay, whatever. I'm glad you enjoy whatever it is. But yes, do be careful with the polycarb. Oh, it's already collecting dust. Gray is the best color. I know it is, but I don't have any gray immediately handy. So, English. I got to turn the machine to face me. So let me do that. You guys can't really see it anyways. So I would say this machine weighs about 15 kilos, somewhere in that range. 15 to 18 kilos. Print head. That's really cool. It's got a whole setup process for the Core One. I wish I could show that. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Skip network setup. Run self-test and calibration. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the self-test and calibration rolling. And yes, the lights inside the machine do run automatically. I am going to see, while it's running its stuff, if we can go ahead and get the webcam running. So it's going to run our self-test here. Before you continue, make sure the print sheet is installed on the heat bed. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to have to clean this. I have touched this everywhere. It is a Mark IV size heat bed. So if you were hoping for bigger in the X and Y, you get a little bit bigger in the Y, but the X is exactly the same. Holy crap! Oh man, the fans on the back of the machine are I was gonna say, can you see it blowing my hair? Because, like, my gosh, that was really powerful. I didn't realize they were that powerful. Those are incredibly powerful fans. All self-test passed. Beautiful. Heat bed and extruder are going to move. No big deal. Is there room for a larger heat bed? I mean, theoretically, if you got rid of the side panels, you could. I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anything. Nobody's yelling at me, so far I'm doing okay. Are they quiet fans like Noctua's? No. So the rear fans here that do the exhaust work on the machine, these are not quiet fans. They're loud server fans, but you don't have to run them at 100%. You can run them at like 50% and they run just fine. The fans are way overbuilt for the machine, and I only know this because we spoke to the guy that did the speccing. But yes, the machine is currently moving. I wish we didn't have all this glare. I might end up taking off the top panel, but I think that kind of ruins the experience for you guys. So I'm going to keep trying to get the webcam running so that we can maybe show that off to you. Hello? Load cell test. All right, it needs me to boop it. Continue. Load cell test passed. All right. Okay. It's doing the test for the Z. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure the load cell works. Is spool holder on the back? No, the spool holder's on my side. I have the machine turned toward me. I am going to try to get the webcam running, so bear with me on that. And And I will do my best to get the webcam running. Because I do really want to get that running. Oh, hey! I got it! I got the webcam! Let's go! And you can see it's just like randomly looking at stuff in my shop. Aha! Hold the phone here. Hold the phone. Or wait, hold the webcam, I think. Here. There you go. Look at that. Like a pro. Right on time, too. Preparing for heater testing. Okay. We're doing our heater testing. See, now we all get to watch it. And I can put that up there. Would not be a live stream without one thing having an attitude. Totally agree. Totally 100% agree here. Something's got to go wrong to some extent, right? It would not be a live stream if everything went perfect. It just wouldn't. Which means, theoretically, this works too. Yeah, hey, there you go. But yeah, that's probably what we want instead. We're just waiting, heater testing now. The light turned off. Or no, the light's on. It's just dim. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, webcam is still working. Nocturnus says, Grant Mando says, hi, he's watching the stream with me. That's the Nocturnus cat. The cat-turnist, if you will. 564 people watching. Wow. Suck it, Jacob. Wait, hold on. We can send him a picture of this and say, you're going to have to do better next time, kid. Hold on. Yeah, let me get a photo and I'm going to text it to Jacob. I got to get a photo of us over 500. Hold on. Hold on. There. Okay. Now I can send the photo to Jacob. We're going to text Jacob of Construct 3D right now, even though it's like 5 p.m. in the evening for him. But it's, you know, it's what you do. Prusa wins. There. All right. Gearbox calibration is only necessary for user-assembled or service gearbox. All other cases, you can skip this step. I'm going to skip it. Since this is a fully assembled machine, we can skip it. So we're going to go and skip it. We need to start without filament in the extruder. Make sure there's no filament in the sensor. Continue. Is there filament in the sensor? No, there is not. Okay, now we need to insert filament. We are going to use the Prusa Jet Black. For those wondering about the spool holder. And yes, it is the same bed. So the spool holders are right there. You've got a nice little complete bump out, and it is pretty much smooth on the outside with the 1 kilo spool. So a very, very nice setup. Very nice setup. Can you fit 2 kilo spools? I would guess with a larger spool holder you could. There's no reason that you couldn't. The question we've been seeing a lot is, can you put the filament on the other side? My assumption is that you can, but I don't know for sure. Oh, now Jacob made it. He got my text message. He got my message that that he loses to Prusa. Sorry, Jacob, these curls are better than yours. No, it's not about the curls. People are actually here for the safety fish. All right, we're going to insert filament. Continue. Calibrating. Do not remove filament. Remove filament. Okay, filament sensor calibrated. Now who's calling me? Nope, can't answer it. That's a work call. Okay, we're done. We're ready to go. Let me get something to clean the build plate with. Since I don't have That's gone forever. We're going to clean the build plate with a wipe here. This is what I got out here. This will get rid of grease and oil, so we're good. Okay. We are good there. I guess let's get some filament inserted, right? Load filament. It is PLA. This is like everybody's first time seeing a Core One running. All right, I am definitely going to turn off the beeps. I really don't like the beeps on Prusa printers. It is like the exact amount that is very annoying to me. Am I wearing my Prusa underwear? Crap, I'm not. Missed opportunities. I am immediately reminded to put the machine on stealth mode. Immediately reminded to do that because of the beeps. Still only playing catch up to Bamboo. As soon as a two-head Bamboo comes out, it's game over all over again. So I guess you don't know anything about the XL. Guess you don't know anything about the XL. I love the Bamboo lickers that are like, oh, this is... Hey, you know what's really cool about Prusa? They've been supporting their machines for almost a decade now. They haven't tried to rug pull the firmware. They haven't locked you down for anything, and they haven't added any threatening terms to their terms of use without your immediate expressed understanding of it. That's what's pretty cool about Prusa. So, you know, you like what you like, but I like what I like. And I like machines that are going to be supported long term. I don't want to buy something then have to buy something again in 2 years. I just don't. So. All right. Filament's good. It was printing with orange before. I see you. All right, we're going to return. We're going to go to the settings real quick, and we're turning off the damn beep. Because I hate the beep. I always forget where this is. Isn't there hardware? No. System? No. User interface? Let's see. Sound. Silent. Yes. Beautiful. I always forget where things are on this machine. All right. So I'm assuming there's going to be a bonkers benchy on here. No, there isn't. There isn't. Oh no, there isn't a bonkers benchy. Okay, I know where that is now. Do you guys want me to get a benchy? If you want me to get a benchy, I'm gonna need like 3 seconds to go in and get one. I know exactly where it is. That explains why there is a BG code file in the email. Do you want... I mean, of course you want a damn benchy. All right, I'll be right back. Everybody wants the benchy. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Or more like 12. Let's hope I still have access to that. All right, so we have both of the benchy models. We have the bonkers benchy. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. I assume you can. But we have both of the benchy models here. Okay. All right. I'm back. It's nice when everything is so close. All right, I'm back. Questionable. I'm not even. You're trying to argue with me, and you're not going to win this game, and I'm not giving into it. All right. Kit says Prusa should have its own model by now. Where's the 3D Musketeer Victoria model? It's not ready yet. You know, Kevin, if you're going to sit here and troll, I can mute you. Just saying. All right, you guys want to see the speedboat benchy? Let's do the speedboat benchy. This is the one with the benchy rules. That's the important one. Let's follow the rules. And here, let's actually bring this up a little bit. There's no reason for it to be so low. Let's bring it up some, and we'll run it. And I figure you guys are going to want to see more of the webcam, so let's just do that. Ah, the webcam has frozen. That's fun. Hold on. There we go. All right, so we're smashing into things to get our dead Z on this. Launching a new product in itself is a DDoS. Yeah, that happens. What's it doing right now? It is finding dead home. Oh, wait. Recalibrating home printer may vibrate and be noisier. It says it on the screen down at the bottom. Why is the printer hitting its head like stupid, stupid, stupid? Well, when you don't use real sensor, when you don't... Oh, yeah, that's right. There's more RGB on this, so obviously it goes faster. Like, that's just the answer, is that it obviously goes faster. Man, that... the metal on the build plate, on the holder for the build plate, is really nice. So I've never seen the start process of the new G-code, so we're going to check it out. I do really like the LED on it. I know that's not required, but I do really like it. Does Core have any printed parts? Yes, there are quite a few printed parts on it. Okay, so the fans are on. Let me turn... I'm going to turn off my... So I've got noise canceling on my mic. Let me turn that off real quick so you guys can hear it. It's really not that loud. All right, noise suppression is off. Make sure if I get my mic right up to it, you can hear it. And no, you didn't get muted for one comment, buddy. But there's 600 people here, so yeah, it's really not that bad. I'm surprised it's as quiet as it is. Like, other machines that have chamber filters and chamber fans are much noisier than this. Rob H says, I put ARGB on my K1C. Obviously, RGB makes it faster. Like, we all know this. RGB makes it faster. That's funny. In the reflection, you can see a $70,000 3D printer. That's hilarious. So the machine chamber temp right now is at 25C. It's trying to get to 20. Here, take a look. So we can see, focus, please. Thank you. Are you going to focus? Hello? Oh, come on. Focus! All right, well, you have to trust me on it then. So this is the benchy rules. It is apparently 14 minutes. I don't know what angle you guys are going to want to see this at, so we'll do it at this angle. Now remember, the entire table shakes. So a lot of the shake that you see is the table, and because the webcam is up on an arm, and so the webcam itself is shaking. So if I hold the webcam steady, you'll see machine really doesn't shake all that much. Sit on the table. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's an earthquake! Yeah. I like how you can see the print compared to the Mark IV's speed. This is the same as the Mark IV's speed. Will the shaking table add VFA to the print? I don't think it will, but we're gonna see. Evolving Idea says you need a stone slab with dampers underneath. Put the printer on. No. It's the whole table. Like the whole table shakes. Okay, it's the table. It's got nothing to do with it. Where does the light come from? The light is from the bar right here. That's where the light is. That's where the LEDs are. The RGB comes from right underneath the heat bed thing. If it doesn't shake, it's slow. We need the shake. I mean, that's fair. Evolving Idea says, correction, you need a new table. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with this one yet, so we're going to take some time to figure all that out. Just put it on the floor, no more shakes. Yeah, but then I got to bend down to work on it, and no one wants to see that. Oh, man, there is actually some pretty hardcore... Well, I guess it's a speedboat. It's not supposed to look perfect, right? I'm actually seeing some pretty hardcore VFA on this. I wonder, if I do actually hold you nice and still, what will happen? I'm giving the printer a big hug. Giving it a big hug. Bold table giveaway for your subscribers. I'm not going to ship that. Also, there you get like a bit of the beard. Ooh. Honestly, so far the benchy's pretty rough. But it is a speedboat, so like I guess they're not so. Do we judge based on speedboat? I don't know. Is the filament wet? Wet filament? No, it's not that. It could be a little cold. Let me see. What are you running at right now? See, you're running at 235. I like to run at like 245 for this. So I'm going to turn it up. That is definitely faster than the Mark IV's right there. Those back and forth movement speeds of the CoreXY is pretty amazing. Slice the benchy with Jesse PLA and print that. Input shaping is on. It should. Did I slice it? No. This is one of the, this is the benchy rules PLA. I turned up the temp. I'm wondering if that's going to make it better. We'll find out. 245 for PLA. Yes. Yes. On fast machines, you often need to do that. So the vents on the top are open. I can shut them. It's not going to do much of anything. And it does have a fan running on the back right now, and it is very, very quiet. Have I calibrated everything? I guess so. Well, no, I guess we didn't run any of the quiet stuff, so we're going to find out. We're going to let this one finish, and then we're going to go ahead and run through all the stuff. So, Bonkers Benchy looks clean. This one should too. All right, so we'll have to rerun some calibrations and try it again. See what happens. But yes, temp for any material depends on the speed. Andrea says, reach out to FlexiSpot for a new table. Yes, this is a FlexiSpot table. They sent me this one. So yeah, I got to get one that's a little bit stable. Bring it 255 for PETG on my Mark IV's, improve my print quality immensely. Yeah, honestly, each material will have different temperatures. This is a big thing that we talk about on PrintFix Friday too. Would quiet mode give you more VFAs? It shouldn't, because quiet mode is going to reduce the... Oh, excuse me. A little bit of heartburn there. Quiet mode is going to reduce the... oh, what's the freaking term? Acceleration. There it is. It's going to reduce the accelerations. Are there Revo nozzles that can be used on the Core One yet? No, this is all Nextruder stuff. How loud is it? It's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. And yes, if you guys do want to buy a Core One for whatever reason, go ahead and use our affiliate code. We are donating a percentage of the affiliate revenue to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation to help neurodiverse makers. So we would greatly appreciate that because we do want to help out. This past December, we raised over 4,000 US dollars by me taking pies to the face. So let's see how much we can raise now by selling Mark 4S's. No, freaking Core One, dog. It could also be the lighting. I'm not certain. But yeah, she's looking a little rough. What we're going to do is we're going to go through, check belts. We're going to do all the basic stuff that we would normally do. The box did get absolutely wrecked in shipping. The printer was fine. This little orange piece did fall off. We did have to just reapply the stick. No big deal. So, yeah. For most probably on GitHub. This is the latest firmware from my understanding. Magnus XLR says, my Mark 4S had serious print-killing nozzle buildup for PETG until I bumped the temp to 255. Do you have any other tips to prevent nozzle buildup that eventually ends up on a layer? More temp. More temp, especially for PETG. If PETG isn't sticking well, give it more temp. I like to print PETG hot. I like to print most materials quite hot, because the hotter you go, the better your interlayer bonding is, so like your Z-axis strength. But obviously, to some extent, it can get a little dangerous. Prusa's down again. Well, don't blame me. That one's not on me. Did UPS ship the Core One? No, mine was shipped by DHL. Apparently, from our feedback, they are making some adjustments to the box packaging to give it more padding. So, really do like that. That's good to see. I will say, this machine was literally out of the box and printing. You could have this out of the box and printing in less than 5 minutes if you wanted. Which is just insane to me that we now have machines doing that. Same old Shane says, correct about packaging. I know, I got the email. Maybe you got the printer they do drop tests with. No. This was very clearly from shipping. It's no big deal. It caused no... Like, think about if your box had... I mean, I had a baseball-sized hole in the box, at the corner even. Most other printers would have had serious damage. This one is working perfectly. Is the table rocking the camera or the machine itself? It is the camera and the table. So if I hold the camera, you'll see it gets a lot better. So here, I'll show you guys what's going on. Follow me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. You see this long arm? This is all about fulcrums. And since the fulcrum is back here, you've got a really long moment arm. And so it's going to wiggle. And the table itself is wiggling because of the machine, because it is only a 2-leg sit-stand table. So because of that, we have inertia creating the back and forth motion. This is expected. We've seen this on every machine. And in fact, we did it with the PO Poly Magneto X, and we thought the table was going to break. It didn't. All right. I really don't like wearing hats. I'm kind of weird in that do I need to wear my hard hat? Is that what I'm getting wrong? I don't think hats suit my body all that well. Like, I don't think I look good in a hat. I'm very self-conscious because, you know, I lost like 20 pounds before traveling overseas and I put it all back on because your damn checks, your food is too good and your boy ate a lot of it. Remote control by hammer rocking. God. DJ LSD, what's up? Says no hat equals better look. See, also I got a haircut too. Although that was a couple of weeks back. I got a haircut. I know a lot of you. Where's Kali to tell me when I need to get a haircut? You know. Mala says, Prusa firmware buddy repo on GitHub supports Core One. If you do not like something Prusa is doing with firmware, you can always revert or rewrite it. Yeah, and Prusa is now supporting custom firmware again, which is pretty cool. I still need me a Prusa hat. Yeah. They're nice hats. Like, they're quality hats. I don't know. I like the hat. I'm just... It makes my head... See, if I, like, really pull it down, it's, like, way too low. And if I do it, you know, just, like, where it's sitting, it makes my head look too damn big. And I got a big-ass head already. So, you know. I don't know. Webcam is frozen? Oh, yeah, the webcam is frozen. Look at that. Let's fix that. There. There you go. Backwards hat. I don't rock the backwards hat either. Like, hey kids, how you kids doing? Yeah, no, it doesn't, I don't know. Some body styles suit hats better, and mine is just not one of them. Nocturne says, I hate flat brim hats. That could be it. I don't know. I don't know. 1 minute left, according to the screen. At least I didn't do the sideways hat. Oh God, please never do that again. I'm gonna randomly send you backwards hat photos, Shane. It's fine. I love how Jacob did not respond to my message, but he ended up showing up on the stream instead. Oh no, he did. He replied. He replied to my message. He said woo. But yes, if you guys do want to pick up a Core One, please do use our affiliate link in that description. It does help the channel. Basically helps us go. I'm literally going to put the money between Smurf and going back to Prague to film with more people at Prusa. I want to do more tours of manufacturers. So if there are manufacturers that you guys want us to tour, please let me know. Put them in comments. Don't put them in the chat. Put them in comments. Because I want to show the people behind these companies more often. Did the damn every time I touch this is the pain of a long USB cable. Yeah. It's the pain of a long USB cable. Zach Smith says printer bot. About that. Or this is a solid doodle. This is not a printer bot. This is a solid doodle pressed. There's an M3D micro up here. Oh, there we go. Hey, it turned green. Okay, bye. Have a nice day. It went away on us. All right. I'm just going to pop it off. Oh my God. Okay, it's their lighting. Oh my God, their lighting makes it so much worse. Holy Prusa, the lighting is not great. All right, let me show you guys. The print looks so much better than it looked on camera. All right, hold on. Let's zoom in. So yes, there are some VFAs on this. We can see them. But look when I turned up the speed, the temperature, a lot of those VFAs went away. We did get a little bit of stream. That is because I turned up the speed. That's just the way she goes, Bubs. I mean, look at the bow on that. Yeah. No, this is... Well, you can't read that, but I guess for a 14-minute benchy, you don't expect it. This is a very, very clean benchy. Yeah, dude, that lighting made it look so much worse. Under extruded at the top. No? Not that I can tell. Looks okay to me. I just think the layers are really, really, like, good. I don't know. Everything looks good to me. I mean, for a 14-minute benchy, that's pretty clean. First layer is beautiful. Wow, okay. I was like over here really worried about how this was going to come out. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to have to recalibrate the printer and do all this crap. No, it was all the lighting in the machine. And so I've got top-down lighting. If I turn off top-down lighting, you can see how much harsher it is when you see just on the side, right? So just looking... Yeah, so it's all about the lighting. When I turn on the top light there, which is more indicative of what you're going to have in a house, some VFAs, but you can see when I turned up the temp, a lot of that went away. So that is a beautiful benchy. This is Prusa Jet Black PLA. So, yeah. Real clean on that. Bridging looks good. Yeah, bridging looks real good. Yeah, I didn't want to do this in the Galaxy because the Galaxy will absolutely hide little VFA artifacts and things like that. And yes, this is a speed benchy. This was a 14-minute benchy. Zaxma says, those wobbles are what I'm trying to sort with Prusa support right now, but it only shows PETG. Turn up the temp. And Zach, you're in the Discord. We have an entire channel for this. We're here to help you, you dingus. Use the Discord. Speaking of, you can join the Discord for $10 a month, and that gets you behind-the-scenes access and a bunch of other stuff. And we do private hangouts and private live streams and all that. So actually, after this stream, I will be live in the Discord hanging out, and yeah, we can have some fun. TT says, print ABS now. I don't have anything for that. I don't have anything sliced for ABS. I also really don't like ABS. So, yeah. A couple of things that I want to do. So, before we print another file, I want to do a couple of different things. Stop it. What are you doing? No. Go back. I want to go to Control. I want to go to Calibrations and Tests. I want to make sure we did all of our calibrations and tests. We did, so we're good there. And I want to adjust the fan speeds. Chamber fans. So I'm going to set them to 100. Yeah, okay. So let me turn off my noise suppression and you guys can hear how loud this is. Whoops, did the wrong thing. So with the chamber on, okay, so this is without noise suppression. You can now hear how loud the chamber fans are. Here, let me get about a meter away. That's about a meter away. I'll get right up on the back side of it. But like, I don't know if you can see, but it is literally enough that it is, oh, you can't see that. Here. Oh, here, it was folding that way, so you can now literally see it. Where's a piece of paper? There's a piece of paper. So it is a lot of air. You could build a duct system for this and easily be able to duct this smell outside. It is quite loud when it is all the way up, but during the actual print itself, it did not get all that loud. You can set it to auto, so like it's off now, and so auto will, you know, mess with it. Notorious says, sounds like a household vacuum. Okay, I'm gonna make some weird comparisons. It is a lower frequency than the bamboo fan at about the same volume level when it's at full volume, but it's a lower frequency, right? So it's loud when it's at full, but I mean, let me get temperature right now. It is 20 Celsius out here right now. It really wasn't a big deal. So DJ LSD, welcome to the Discord. Dusty Ham, welcome to the Discord. Email me, y'all, because that's the only way I can get you guys in. I don't think there's like a proper way to do it. But yeah, hey, welcome. And yeah, so when we're done, I'll be out here still, but I'll be popping into the Discord. And, you know, we'll have a Discord hangout and stuff. All right. So we got our first print done. Now, I think it's time to look into the printer a little bit more. Let me turn on the noise isolation. Yeah, is the webcam gone? Yep, webcam's gone. Damn. If someone can help with that kind of stuff, that'd be awesome. Because I am really having some tough time with the freaking webcam. And it's been a consistent problem that anything that we have plugged in on a... what am I thinking of? Like on extension is a problem. So if anyone knows how to do that, that'd be great. Christopher Elliott asks how I can help you, but would be after stream. Yeah, that's fine, Shane. It's no big deal. I'm not saying to do it right now. I need to redo the VHB on this. It's fine. This piece just VHB'd on. All right, let's move that out of the way. So how easy is it to move it? Great question. I need to find the bolts. The shop, the studio lights make it very difficult, but it looks like it's just 2 bolts. Yeah, it's 2 bolts, and then you can mount it to the other side. We do have a door switch over here. So we do have a door switch right there. And that's really good because it can pause the machine when the door is open. So let's grab the webcam and let's look around. The extension issue is one of cable quality and shielding. Probably. So there you guys go. The actual CoreXY bit here, that is bent sheet metal with a PCCF print in the back. The motor is mounted PCCF. There are your big effing fans that get really, really loud. We can see the actual cooling system here. Let's just get that off. So it uses the same 5020 fan that came on the Mark IV's, but with a much nicer duct. Prusa, and it is an active USB cable. Prusa, I want this mod for the Mark IV's. I want the fan in the back. I really do like this in the front, like that. Dusty Ham said, I think I did that right and emailed for Discord access. Great. Let's find out. Because if so, let's just do it right now. Yeah, you guys can see the sheet metal frame of the machine, the build plate, the LEDs, which are right there. There's your mounting for the bed, and you can see that's like a 3 mil plate. That's like a proper plate. So very, very happy to see that. I need to invite. I need to copy the invite link. I'm going to check my email now. And if there is an email, I'm going to literally do it live. Did somebody email me yet? I see no email yet. No email yet. So whenever it does come in, we'll take care of it. Oh, the camera froze again. Dang it, Bobby. Hold on. Working on it. Deactivate and reactivate. There we are. Okay. So we had a question about, is that a wobble Z-nut on that lead screw? This is the same Delrin style Z-nut that is on the all the other Prusa printers. They all use the same. This one has a third Z. So basically, this is a trident. Very similar CoreXY setup with all the teeth of the belts facing out that we have from the XL. Looks like belt tensioning is done back there. You can see how messy the shop is. There you go. Look at that behind the scenes look at the shop. What else do you guys want to see before we run another print? Oh, we got to look at the swing arm, the thing that Prusa got really excited about. And, you know, let's show it off. So we have a little swing arm here. It's a piece of bent sheet metal. There's really nothing to it. Oh, that's right. If I say trident, 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 we summon Steve builds. Trident, trident, trident. Where is he? Oh, and the camera died again. Golly. 2 seconds. There we are. Yeah, everything's a little finicky here. One day I'll get this better. But yeah, there you go. There's your kind of look at that. People want to see the back panel. So there you go. It uses 2 power supplies. I didn't realize it was going to use 2 power supplies, but it uses 2 power supplies. There you go. You have your expansion board there, NFC and all that. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. It's not 2 power supplies. I'm an idiot. Power supply looks like power supply, but is where the motherboard and stuff is. I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot. That's... God, I feel like an idiot now. And does it have Ethernet? Yep, there's your Ethernet jack. What did Baloo say? It's 1 PSU. What did Baloo say? Baloo said, Steve build's not available right now, but I take your message. Okay. All right, props to Prusa, because you fooled me. I thought that was a second power supply for a while now. The other one's just coming from the control board. Shade said he's clipping that. Okay. What's NFC for? Setting up your Wi-Fi. Power switch is on the back. Yes, it is on the power supply on the back. Nah, you're not an idiot. Don't say that. We all make mistakes, says DJ LSD. DJ LSD! I need a DJ Khaled, but DJ LSD. What says? Freebulldum says, please, 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 3 pleases, do a chamber temperature test later. Can this thing reach 55C? No. Yeah, we can do that. Trying to see what else people are saying. But yes, very, very similar to how the Mark IV's is done, but this is beefy. Like, hold on. Wait, I have my Mita user still out here. My Mita user still out here. Okay, and the webcam is still running. We can measure things. Mita. Oh no. Oh, they're dying. Oh no. That is 3.75 millimeter thick plate steel. So that's the other thing to mention. Everything on this printer is steel. It's not aluminum or aluminium. It's steel. So if you want to do mods to this, magnets, 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 magnet all the things. Now, am I getting another phone call? Yep, I am. Okay, not from things I can answer right now. But yes, it is all steel, so that baby's not going anywhere. You got to do it that way. All right, what else do you guys want to see? How do magnets work? That is truly the question. No, people are calling the company right now. And of course, today is a busy day for phone calls because I'm streaming. That's how this works. Yeah, like proper. Is this like, you know, start scratching at 6 with deeper grooves on a 7? I'm not. Jerry rig everything. I can't. I'm not that cool. Prusa, I'm 40% steel, baby. Bang, bang. But yeah, like even this piece here is steel. We have the whole steel frame back here for the CoreXY motion system. Very nice. Like, okay, all right. There's even a piece up here. Is this TPU? What is this? No, that's hard. to keep the Bowden tube from scraping along the top of the polycarb. So that's something that I noticed on my bamboo. I'm getting, oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Is this the same call? Yeah, give me just a second. I'm getting the same call again. Hello? Yes? Yeah, can I call you back? I'm currently live streaming right now. All right. Thank you. Take care. All right. Call him back. He called my personal cell phone because he has both. But yeah, all right. Normally when someone calls me twice, I'll pick up just to be certain. Everyone says we'd like to extend your car warranty. If any of you can extend the warranty on my how old is my car now? 23-year-old Honda, please extend the warranty on my Honda. I gotta change the starter. I got a bunch of things I gotta change on that car right now. So if you want to do that, I should have invited him to the live stream, but I have history with that client. It's complicated. All right. So do we want to print something with it, or do we want to check if we can get the temp up? What do you guys think? Pay me $25,000, I'll extend the warranty. No, I can go buy 5 more cars for that money, even in this economy. All right, I say we try to just heat the crap out of it, and let's see what we can do. So let's preheat for ABS. And let's see how fast we can get to 100C. I did close the vents on the top of the machine. Or 55C on the chamber. So I'll move you guys down here. And what I will do is I will go back to that. I don't know if it's easy to read, but I'll kind of tell you as we're getting there. We are preheating for ABS, so I should the filament will be fine. PLA 255 is fine. Use new Maverick will be 30K. I have been looking at the Maverick, but I don't have money. Grant didn't get the joke emoji. Fire? Print peak. Oh, yeah, print peak. Yeah. I don't have anything sliced, but I could. Do we want to actually try printing something like that? I mean, to me, I just want to see if it's possible. Oh, hey, the printer stopped at 170. Oh, that's really smart. It stopped at 170. It's showing green. So it's flashing green. Oh, now it's going up again. Now it's flashing blue. Interesting. The webcam is not doing great. Oh, and the webcam's dead again. Dang it, Bobby. Every freaking time. There. Okay, so I think between blue and green is just telling us the whether it's heating or not. But yeah, it's waiting for the filament to get right. After this, let's print a mini Grant, since I have one ready, on the other flash drive. I will say this is Prusa's prettiest printer. This is like the first Prusa printer that I think would get the significant other approval factor, right? Or based on our demographics, the wife approval factor, right? Like, this is really the first one that I really think this is very much that function and form were being designed together. Most Prusa printers have always been form follows function, right? They're the 90s Toyota Corolla. I've talked about this so many times, right? Where Prusas are not the prettiest, they're not the fastest, Although this is faster than a bamboo, to be clear. At least in my experience, my Mark 4S is faster than my X1 Carbon. Stock. If I put the high flow hot end on the bamboo, yeah, it can go faster. I will be curious if what we can push this to. So we'll be trying that out as well. But chamber's already at 30C. Or 29C, technically. 29C. Did I miss where power and control board are located? They're on the back, Chris Hogan. So they're all back here. I thought it had 2 power supplies, and I'm dumb because it doesn't. The control board cover looks just like the power supply cover, and so it fooled me. It legitimately fooled me. So you win. You win that one. Tara says, will you try a diamond nozzle with the Core One? So that's something to point out here. The Core One comes with a high speed, with a CHT style nozzle. If I go to a Diamondback, I'm actually going to have to slow down because the Diamondback is not a high flow nozzle. So technically I can, and I have some, but I don't want to reduce the performance of the machine because of it. So, yeah. Someone said, I just got in here, what I miss. We did our first benchy on it. It looks good. There are some VFAs. It is a 14-minute benchy, though, so I'm reasonably happy with a 14-minute benchy on a bad table. And we can see... Can I see VFAs on this part? I do see some. Yeah, on the part that Prusa provided, I do see some VFAs. So so we were asked to provide feedback on all this. And my feedback was I like the sample models, but I think a lot of us have gotten very afraid of the sample models because they're almost always done with like perfect profiles, right? They're not done with stock machines. So we are at 33C in the chamber and climbing. So there is not so to be clear, there is not a chamber heater on the Core One. It is simply using the build plate as a heater. Everyone wanted to see how hot we can get the chamber to, so we're doing that first. Braden asked, can you buy a 0.2 or a 0.8 nozzle for the Core One? I don't know. I assume you can, but I'm not 100% certain. Mala says put a 1.4 millimeter speed nozzle. I mean, I've got a 1.8 CHT somewhere, but yeah, no. But yeah, it's the same ecosystem as the Mark IV, the XL, the Mark 4S, the same ecosystem. So any extruder nozzle will fit into this. AT said, do I have a video coming up for the Creality High Combo? No, I have not heard back from Creality. So, and honestly, I'm really more interested in the K2 Plus or the synthetic marijuana plus. But I will say this Core One is a very pretty printer. This is kind of a dumb thing, but I do wish it had roughly the same Z height physically as the Mark 4S so I could fit it onto my shelves. I'm going to have to move my shelves to put this and not have it on the top shelf. But I do like the filament can go in on the side. We are interested, because I've had this comment more than once, if you can move all of this stuff to the other side. Ooh, you can't. Huh. All right. Well, if we have options to adjust things on the machine, I would very much like to see the ability to have the filament move to the other side. I don't see why we couldn't have also... So there's a cutout in the sheet metal for the Bowden tube to fit through, but there isn't one on the other side. So no, you can't. You can't actually move the filament to the other side. I mean, okay, you can, but not without other modifications, right? Or, I mean, running a Bowden tube all the way around. But, yeah, nothing a drill can't fix. I know, but you don't want to drill $1,000 printer, basically, right? You don't want to do that. Can you move the whole panel? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that you can. We're at 35C, by the way, on the bed. Yeah, because the thing that has the little slot through it looks like it's part of, yeah, it is. It's part of the main frame of the machine that's cut out of a single piece of steel. So no. Although it does look like on that side, yeah. Okay, so all the wiring for the camera and the lights go through on that side of the machine. So because of that, yeah, you can't flip it. So what size is the bed? It is the same as the Mark IV's. So it's the 250 by 220, I believe. Right? Is that accurate? I have a guide for this. I have a guide for this. Hold on. Let me just make sure I got that right. I'm pretty certain I have that right. $220 by $250 by $270. So yeah, $250 by $220 by $270. Yep. So yeah, you get takes up 50% less space than the Mark IV's in the enclosure and offers a 30% increase in print volume. So yeah. I've got documents. Just making sure. Yep, webcam's still running. MKS plus $400 equals Core One. Basically, yeah. That was something that I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting the upgrade path, right? When I saw the Core One, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's a new machine, cool. And then, close the vent. The vent is closed. Yes, the vent is closed. Yeah, when I saw the Core One, my assumption was that it was going to be a completely new machine, but it's not. So very, very interesting. Just seeing if there's anything specific in here that we want to talk about. It's got the camera, although I think the camera's an add-on accessory, so if you want that. John Olson says room for a bento box. Let's see, could we fit a bento in here? Maybe in the back corner, but it would have to be one specific for the machine. Now, since Prusa did release the step files for the sheet metal side panels, you could get one, or cut an opening to put a heater in with all that. So it is possible, and you have all this extra room on this side for activities. So yeah, actually, it's totally possible. But yeah, there's some room in the back corner on the machine. It's not a ton, though. I don't know if you're going to have like a legit bento back there. So, yeah. DJ LSC says V2 coming right up from the community with an extra hole. Yeah. The thing is, you'll probably want to get it made out of steel. So we'd have to, I would assume we'd do something like you'd print out a part that's a drill guide. Because you wouldn't want to print the side panel, right? You wouldn't want that. Mollet with the tenor saying, can it print upside down? Please try. There's no reason it couldn't. I don't want to try because I don't want to scratch the stuff. So, same old Shane says, sorry, but just PSA for the Prusa site. It's being worked on by web devs and will be fixed ASAP. It's being hugged to death. Like, what did anybody expect? This is what we expected the site to be hugged to death. Making sure the webcam's still running. It is. We are at 37C. I think it's going to get to 55, but I think it's going to take a long time. So personally, I'd rather us just print something else. It's up to you guys, but I think I have no reason to doubt Prusa, right? But if you guys want to wait, we can wait. My concern is I think this is going to take a while. So, yeah. Did we do an Uncle Jesse door test earlier? We did. Yeah, we did. This does pass the Uncle Jesse door test. I can, really rap on the door and, it'll be fine. So actually, let's do this. Let's let it get to 40 because 40 is where PLA won't be happy. So let's get it to 40C and then let's start a print and see what the interior fans do. LYIANX, don't know how to pronounce that, says, well, adding a heater would only be helpful if the printer could control it, wouldn't it? Yes, so that could be a bit of a challenge. The machine won't be able to easily control it, although there are breakout boards you can get for these, the dev boards and all that, so you might actually have opportunities to do that. 249 of the euros from Mr. Guido Hendricks saying, did you close the top vents? I did. Yes. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Rockport says, what's this weird looking machine? I don't know, boss. I don't know. I think it's a new Voron. I think it's a new Voron. Pretty certain it's a new Voron. GPIO board. Thank you. Yes. GPIO board. You should be able to do that. So I don't see why not. So, yeah, actually, I can show that we shut those. Hold on. So you can see here the top vents are totally closed. Make sure the webcam is still running. It is still running. Smart chamber, yeah. So the smart chamber just means it has fans. That's all. It just means it has fans. It's not my favorite marketing from Prusa. I think that people are going to take it as the machine has an active chamber heater, and I think they chose their words very wisely, and it's not as straightforward as I would like to see. But I get it, because other companies are doing it. They're also going to do it. I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? You can't make everybody happy, and I'm being a little persnickety on that. I just think the wording is not my personal favorite. All right, so my Core One does have the high flow, so I'm going to go ahead and run the high flow. Technically, the bed is an active chamber heater. Well, not in the sense that people think of. And I think that's the big deal is what the public believes. And I don't want people to think that Prusa is being deliberately disingenuous, because I don't think they are. I just think the marketing people have chosen their words wisely. Here, we'll make sure that we have... Well, here, we'll put them here. There we go. There. There you go. Important parts. All right. We are basically at the 40C mark. Oh. Okay. That's not good. Unknown file error. Might need to go reslice those files. That's not great. Oh, hey, all these show up now. Interesting. All the new prints don't, though. Okay, I need to go reslice, because this flash drive I'm pretty certain is dead. All right, I'll be right back. I need to go get mini-me's. I will go get the mini-me's! All right, that Prusa flash drive. Ugh. Bummer Runeskis, man. Bummer Runeskis. Oh, I guess I can check if I got emails yet for the thing. Okay. And since we know we have a high flow, we can just do that. All right, coming back. I had a feeling that other Prusa drive was dead, and that just confirmed it. That other Prusa drive is dead. So, no big deal. All right. Do we do 1 mini grant or do we do 2? 1 mini grant is an hour, 2 mini grants is an hour 25. I say we do 2, and that'll let us mess with our speeds a little bit. So let's do 2. New firmware available. Too bad. Get off. Oh, crap. Right, the bed is crazy hot. That makes sense. All right. Oh, the bed's a little noisy. Huh. Weird. All right, here. I'll move you guys so you can actually watch the machine itself. So I know that's what a lot of you are here for. Yeah, so I have an RC firmware. So I have 6.3 RC. So technically there's a slightly newer firmware, but yeah. Okay, the fan is on now. And it is trying to cool itself from 37 down to 20. Wow, that fan is really quiet. Holy crap, that's quiet. So I think we have to wait for the bed to cool down, which is the bummer. So do note that this machine does not have a cross fan, right? So there's not one of those like chamber recirc fans, like an auxiliary part cooling fan. It is only, oh, lower the webcam? Well, the webcam's dead, so that's fun. God bless it. There we go. All right, you guys want the webcam lowered? Right there? Does that work? All right, we'll do that. Yeah, I haven't gotten any, maybe it's in spam? Oh yeah, okay. Yep, there is. I found it in spam. Not junk. LSD, did you send me the email to get into the server? So I got Dusty's. Just gonna reply to that with... Ah, crap. Hold on. Ah! I messed up. This is customer service right here. We're literally getting people into the Discord that join. So thank you for your support. Thank you for that. No, it went to spam because it's an email that's never emailed me before. But yes, it's the YouTube at 3D Musketeers. Unengineering says, did you pre-order this or did Prusa send it for review? This was sent to us for review. Prusa did provide this to us. No money exchanged hands. There is no expectation of content being made. I'm not under, there's no mafia. There's no mafia. Okay. But yes, I was part of the early review units for the Mark 4S and now for the Core One. So very thankful to have that relationship. It's nice to be able to get these machines, to be able to mess with them. Yeah, no one's paying me. No one's paying me. Shane says it only costs Grant his soul, says the guy that moved from the US to Prague. Twice. The chamber fans are quiet. At some point, the early videos noted them being quite loud, actually. Well, here, since we're waiting for the machine to cool down, why don't I show you guys how loud it is? Here you go. This is with no noise suppression. It's a slight hum, but it's really not that bad. It is very, that's very quiet. Very, very quiet. By the way, the bed is still not cooled down. The bed is still very hot. If there was a third, I will sign up for public flogging to be live streamed. Shane, we can sort this. Okay, we can sort this. Unengineered said, sounds quieter than my laptop fan. It is. It is much quieter than my laptop fan. But laptop fans have like those whiny style fans. These are, oh yeah, I guess I could just open the door, right? Oh yeah, and if I open the vents on the top, that would probably help some. Open the vents. Yeah, I had the vents closed. I was checking to see if I could get a brand off the fans, but no. No, these brands are these fans are unbranded. You know, I didn't think that I was really going to and it's the bed that's cooling down. I didn't think that I was going to, you know, really like the swing arm, because it seems kind of like a cop-out answer to a much bigger problem. And I'm not a huge fan of the Velcro zip ties, but it's not bad. It is an Occam's razor solution, so it works. Maybe Prusa made the fans. I doubt it. That's not really their deal. Okay, the bed is at 60, so we should be good. Oh no, we're waiting for the chamber to cool down still. Oh, we were absorbing heat. Now it's going to start printing. Here we go. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Velcro zip ties just better. I totally agree on that. I totally agree that is better. Yeah, better than regular zip ties, 100%. But is it better than cable chain? That's kind of where I was going, is this better than cable chain? And yeah, they claim it is. So really, this is one of those only time will tell. The fish makes all the difference. Yes, safety fish here is here to make sure that our prints don't fail. Okay. I gotta move my hand in front of the webcam every now and then to make sure it's still friggin' running. This does have, you know, Prusa's version of camp. So that's good. It's going to be probing 21 points according to the screen. I guess trying to figure out like the best way to have this machine for you guys, or have the camera for you guys, so it's not like reflecting too much and you can see what you want to see. Yeah, zip ties make it user-friendly. It definitely does. The zip ties are definitely more user-friendly. When you see this working with an MMU, well, I will be building the MMU soon, so stay tuned for that. The safety fish is upside down. No, it's not. Oh, we only wear if safety fish is upside down. Got it. So Mollet says misused cable chain increases wear and tear on cables. That's one thing against it. That's fair. That is very fair. Of course, we have our RGB lights. We are now heating up to 230. Now, I didn't adjust any temps on this, so once it starts printing, I will adjust the temps. We're using jet black again because it's what I have loaded. We're still at 30C on the chamber, which is interesting. Unengineering says, can someone explain why they include the fish? I'm so confused. Is it a check punt or something? You don't know about the fish? You don't know about the fish? Huh. Weird. And now we get to start the print. Now, so this is sliced bone stock. There's no extra speed, nothing added to it. I like this view. If you guys want a different view, just tell me. I'll give you a different view. But I think the more like top down looks better. I don't know. Oh, people want to know if there's a giveaway. Great question. I guess there is. Let me get all that. Oh, there goes the keyboard. Well, give me a second. Give me a second. Ah! Crap. Ah! Ah! Oh gosh, I have problems today. I have problems today. Yeah, let's give away a couple of spools of filament. Why not? Let's have some fun, I guess. I guess we can give you guys some filament. Well, let me see. We have 263 likes. If we get to 300 likes, I'll post it. You know, we gotta do all this together, right? $296. Yeah. Oh, look at how fast that was. Wow. 297, you guys say. All right, 302. That was easy. All right, there you go. We'll pin it. And hey, don't forget, please, if you want to buy Core One, use our affiliate link. We're going to donate money to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. So, help out and such. Should have made it 350 or 400. Yeah, well, there's only 440 people, so, Repcord says, added heat would really speed up how quickly the chamber got the temp. GPI board could make that an interesting option. I agree. All right, so now I am going to add more temp because I don't think 230 is enough. I want to be maybe 240. Yeah, let's go to 240. So again, the lights really make this thing look like crap. It's kind of funny. But yeah. I think the tree out back has 1200 in it. 1200 what? Harsh lights, harsh looks. Yeah, I was expecting the lights to be a higher CRI. But I think the issue is that the density of the LEDs is not great. Let me show you. Oh, it's not. It's not going to see anything. Well, the density of the LEDs is not all that high. My guess is you could add in higher density LEDs and it would be totally fine. But yeah, it's absolutely the lights on the machine. Maybe a Cobb style would be better because it would give you more even lighting. So, yeah. Oh, there goes the webcam again. I'll bring it back. Don't worry. Yeah. We got it. ND Cannon Shooter says the LEDs need some diffusion. Yeah, you could just do... You got plenty of space. You could just print a diffusion bar and put a diffusion bar across it. That would work. So this is the mini grant by Wexter. I'm printing 2 of them because it was only 25 minutes extra to print a second one when the first one is a whole hour. I don't know if it's a bad cord. I'm using an active cord. I've tried a non-active cord. I've got it plugged in, obviously, to extra power. I think it's the distance. It's like 20 feet, which sucks. So, yeah. Layer by layer says, yeah, it just needs to be scattered. Yeah, I think so. I think that might be kind of the first mod that we do. It's just a little light bar or something for the machine. So to give you guys an idea, chamber's still at 30, interestingly. Get you closer in on that. How many USB things do you have plugged in? Okay, so I even did this. I have a PCI USB card that the only thing plugged into it is this camera. And what else? There's one other thing. Actually, I can unplug it because we don't use it. A capture card. So it comes off of the computer, which is up on a shelf. So it's about 8 feet away as, with arm distance, but it has to go down, over the floor, then back up. Then it goes into a USB 3 hub, which is right here. Everything is powered. So yeah, didn't work, but oh well. Braden says, sorry, but I have to go. See you later. See ya. Motherboards have limited number of data lanes. I mean, it's a HP Elite Desk 7700 processor from Intel. It's got a Intel. Wow, that filament's a little damp. Turn the temp down to like 235 then. It has an Intel Arc A310 in it as a GPU. She's a little stringy. That's not on Prusa, that's on me. I believe nobody asked yet, but can you play Doom on the touchscreen? Otherwise, why even bother with this printer? That's a fair point. You could totally program it to run Doom. But you have fun with that. I don't want to do that. All right, so I'm bored already, so I want to go ahead and up the print speed. Let's say 150. Yeah, 150. Do 150%. Ash says Intel A310, amazing for video encoding. That is why we did it, so we can stream in AV1. Yeah, this PLA's been sitting out for a minute, and it's Florida, so yeah. Squid says I would try a USB cable for a Quest VR headset. Data's processed on fiber. Ooh, that's cool. Danny says, asking again, any rumors of a bigger printing volume upgrade in the future for this printer? Would it even be possible? I am not aware of any rumors, and if I was, I couldn't tell you anyways. Theoretically, it could be possible, but you're going to run into... You would have to change out your entire XY axis to do that. So, I just don't see the point. If you want something bigger, go get the XL. Right? Like, when you look at the price points, the XL is not much more money than a Core One. So, just go get the XL if you want something bigger. That's how I see it. Oop, I hit the mic. That's how I see it. I understand that not everyone wants to spend XL money, and that's fine. I get it. Not going to debate the fact that the XL is an expensive machine, but I think the value that the XL brings to the table, especially with multi-material printing, is a big deal. Is it possible to have a XL enclosure? Yes, Prusa even sells an enclosure. So, already exists. Nathan's asking again, how easy is it to clean underneath the bed? Any place for filament, poop, string to get caught, stuck, difficult to get out? It is completely smooth. Yep, completely smooth. I even got a little piece of nozzle poop out of there now. It is a completely smooth piece of plate steel under there, so very nice. Very nice. So you can see we're a little stringy. I guess we can try turning down. I mean, maybe Prusa knows something about the temps. I don't know, but to me, it needed more temp. That's very stringy and very bothering me, but oh well. That's my fault. That's not Prusa's. Salty Tucker says, can't wait for a Core One XL. I mean, I think that's just called the XL. Yeah, the stringy's my fault. I have the temp up pretty high, and it is an older open roll of filament, so we'll see if we can stop that here in a bit. It might not, though. Is that a new 3D print bunny model? Oof. Ooh, man, that's rough. No, it's not. No, it's Florida. It's Florida. It's Florida. But see, okay, this print's a Highline Core One, right? Well, that's not... All right, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna... Everyone's complaining about the print? Fine. We won't do it anymore. That's what happens. Literally is very simple to just hit it with a blowtorch when it's done. But fine, if everyone wants to complain about it, fine. We won't do it. Y'all want to do that? Fine. Now what do you want to do? Since we're not going to print with it. I'm unloading the filament too. This is what happens. Waiting. Oh, no. Where are you going? There you go. Give me the filament, please. Thank you. Waiting for it. Everyone complains about the filament being a little damp. Fine. We'll go get something else. But now you got to wait. Now I got to go get another roll of filament. Like, welcome to Florida. Oh, what do we want to get? Let's see. I feel like it has to be Prusa mint. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. Those are PETG. Oh, I guess, you know what? Let's open that. Let's open that spool of Soul Black glitter that it came with. Let's open the spool that it came with. We'll print with that. Just to upset people that don't like it when you rip open the bag. Stabbed it a bunch of times. Where's the end? There we go. You gotta stab the bag, man. You gotta stab the bag. Brand new spool of Prusa mint. Let's send it. PLA. And yes, I did stab the bag just for Liz. That is correct. I did just do that only for Liz. You have to, because it upsets Liz and it's funny. But it's also because a lot of filament brands use resealable bags. Yes, the purge on the Core One and 4S is more than you think, and it's because of the high flow nozzle. There we go. We're just going to do just the one. Mini Grant. Print. There. Brand new roll of filament. Stock settings on all the things. Curious if this machine works better with TPU than the Mark IV. It's the same extruder, so there's no reason, like, are you having issues with the Mark IV printing TPU? I can promise you we will not be printing TPU today. I do not have dry TPU right now. we have given up trying to keep TPU dry, and we just dry it before we print. Because no matter what we do, we cannot keep TPU dry in Florida. It doesn't work. It's the same thing with nylon. Like, I have nylon in a dry pack, but it still needs to be dried. Are there provisions for the MMU3 on your sample yet? Well, I don't have an MMU3 built, so it wouldn't matter. I think you need an expansion board for it, so technically no. The reference says, not to be redundant, but my mother-in-law is a big Lighthouse fan. I printed several for her. Where can I get the model for the print on the table? It's not a printables. I have no clue. That was included. I have no clue. So, yeah, sorry. How do you dry the TPU? A long time. We use a, I use a Sunlu S2 or an S4. So, yeah. But yeah, you don't, in Florida and other moist environments, you don't bother. You just kind of do it. Shane, where do people get the freaking Lighthouse model, please? And if you have a link, post it. I don't know where it's from. It's got the Prusa logo on the bottom, so I assume it's a Prusa thing. Bearder Printer says there's a Lighthouse model you can find on Thangs if you're interested. A little self-promotion from the Bearded Printer there. I see how it is. Sissy Kid says, I'm really liking printing out of a poly dryer. My poly dryers don't keep filament dry. The only way that the poly dryer works for me is if I'm actively heating it. Like, storing filament in a poly dryer doesn't keep it dry, from my experience. But, oh well. Moment, typing up my personal assistant invoice for you. Hey man, you didn't have to be here, okay? You didn't have to be here. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be another bowl of pho? Because I'll do that. That's fine. Files shown are located in the sample model page. There you go. You're welcome. Shane's my paid friend. That's a good joke. It's when we're in Prague, we hang out with Shane a lot, and technically he's kind of paid to do that, so he's our paid friend. Yeah, everyone thanks Shane and thanks same old Shane in the chat, because he's awesome. You say thanks when I do the work? Yes, I do. Does the Core One have the same noise canceling tech as the XL? Yes, it does. From my understanding, it does. It's just as quiet. It runs faster, though. I will say the machine does resonate through the steel a little bit, so there is that problem. We just lost a bunch of people. Did Nero go live? I'm assuming Nero went live. That's why we lost a bunch of people. Must have been. Models that Grant is showing are located there. See, there you go. See, Shane's awesome. That's why we love Shane. Everyone loves Shane. He goes live at 12. It's 1:20. Unless that clock is wrong. No, it's 1:20. That's right. Shopline cover's open. I'm getting prints. He goes live in 40. Is Nero 2 hours off of me? Oh, okay. Oh, we lost a bunch of people, so I didn't know. I don't know what was going on. Let me see. And I think I got to give people permissions in the Discord now. Oh, no, they figured it out. Looks like they figured it out. Yeah, that works. LSD, I need you to send me an email so I can get you into the Discord. Please and thank you. Receive my email. Send me back. You actually have like merch LSD? That's kind of cool. I'll check spam. It's probably where it went. I don't see anything yet. But it is from my phone, so it could be a little bit odd. Does it bother anyone? Oh, that's not nice. Maybe spam. No, it also just takes a while to get through the servers here. So I will check again. To stick with the fish theme, Prusa should include a small can of sardines. Ugh! Ugh! No! Oh God, no! Please, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. You all are degenerates. We are not no. No. We are not no. No. We are not allowing that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is disgusting. No. 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 Oh, I have the door sensor turned off. We can turn the door sensor on if you guys want to see what happens when we turn the door sensor on. It appears that it is off. It is off stock. DJ LSD, send me a DM on Discord. It's at 3D Musketeers, since you're at DJ LSD everywhere. And we'll try it that way. What? Pesla's texting me something. What? Oh, that is a very pretty lighthouse. Oh, Liz says print these. Liz, why did you text me rather than just using Discord? A can of Sturtroming. Isn't that fermented shark or something like that? Swedish fish would be an acceptable compromise. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. And 3D experiments, I am. I haven't shipped anything out yet. It takes time. Yeah, LSD, send me a message on Discord at 3D Musketeers. There's no A in Musketeers. Used to deliver pizza. I hated people who would get sardines, would stink up my car for a week. Yeah, I can understand that. You know what? Yeah, let's turn the door sensor on. Print speed's at 150. I'm going to 200. See, the problem is we're running into minimum layer times right now. No A, just an E. Nope. I don't have anything. Oh, wait. Hold on. I've got a request, Discord says. Oh. Nope. Dang. Oh, wait. I got a friend request. Hold on. I got it. I got a message. Okay. Hold on. Boom. There you go. Done. Live. So we can do it. Mr. Scary 3D Prints, how do we gain access to the Discord? It is at the $10 tier or higher. You can join via you know, here on YouTube, Patreon, PayPal, whatever's best for y'all. It's all good for me. But yeah, we do paygate the Discord. It is a more close-knit community, if you will. But definitely something that, like, yeah. Don S says you have a friend. Oh, that's fair. The only friends I have are... oh, the camera froze a long time ago. No one told me that the camera froze a long time ago. The only friends I have are paid friends. Just ask Shane. Just ask Shane. The only friends I have are paid. Zombie Hedgehog says close-up camera fund. It's not. This is a decent camera. It's a Elgato face cam. Like, it's a decent camera. Who keeps tapping the thumbs up button on and off? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have real friends. OMG Frankie says, yes, I sent my invoice, still awaiting payment. Amber's telling Jazz, what is this? What? You're just making fun of me now. Decent is relative. Wow. You guys are rough today. Sabir Premier says, Zombie Hedgehog is a camera snob. Can't blame him for feeling like you need a camera. So, okay. I had to go to this because using a, like my top-down camera that is a close-up style camera, I still have issues with USB. I have less issues with USB cameras than I do with using capture cards. Like, literally, I have a HC60S sitting out here, okay? It's like, I've tried. It is something with the USB and this machine. I don't know what it is, but something gets angry. Specifically what, I don't know, and I need an adult, clearly. So, gotta have the bokeh. We're using a Insta360 Link 4K for this, which I actually prefer over... So I used to have a... What was the camera out here before that? Was a Sony A6000, I think is what we had. I like the Link 4K because I can control it remotely. And we are working on getting a few PTZ cameras set up in here. But yeah, I need to figure out the whole capture issue. So, yeah. Zombie says, gotta have my bokeh. I get that. That's like 7 or 8 feet away from me. Or maybe 6 feet. It's a bit. Layer by Layer says, A6000 is a great streaming camera. Yeah, on the seated set, I use a RX100 Gen 3. So I do like that. Nocturnus $10 says, from your paid friends list. Christopher Elliott with the 5. Thank you as well. Mr. Scary's 3D Print says, welcome to the Discord. Yeah, just email me. Layer by Layer says, grab that 16 Sigma. We do. We have a 16 f1.4. Hilariously, it's too close, and out here, it's too far. So, a camera, when we're out filming at shows, that uses the 16mm f1.4, part of the holy trinity of Sigma lenses. The 16 f1.4, 35 f1.4, and 50 f1.4. I've got a thing. Mensch says, is there a backstory to the fish? You don't know? 3 Experiment says, I've been jumping on and off the stream. How do you like the Core One so far? It's a Prusa printer. Like, what do you guys want me to say about it, right? To give you any real review, and I am telling this to you right now, anybody that is going to tell you that they are reviewing this machine is lying to you, and they're just trying to get your money. I'm being honest with you, saying I want you to use my affiliate link. I'm just being honest with you, saying that's what I want. But this is not a review. You need to be using a machine for a few months before you can reasonably review it and be honest about it. Like, I will tell you, it's a Prusa printer. If it performs anything like the Mark IVs, this is a great machine for the money. But I can't guarantee that. So I'm not going to put my name behind it because that's disingenuous. So, yeah, I'm persnickety about that because I want people to understand that there's some differences about it, right? As Zombie says, no day one reviews. DJ LSD with the 5 memberships gifted. OMG, Frankie, 3D Experiment, Spectra, The Nocturnus, and John Bush all got one. Thank you, Mrs. LSD. Sneezed and shot. A sneezed a shot, and 5 more joined the team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peter Prince says, I'm posting review of the machine using your footage. Hope that's okay. I know where you live. I've paid you money. Miles says there are no day one reviews. Day one, maybe first impressions or paid mouthpiece. That's correct. That's correct. I am not paid to do this. I did not pay for the printer, but I am not paid to do this. I am not being compensated beyond the cost of the machine for my time. I do not want the interior lights to turn down. So let's figure out how we do that. User interface, maybe? Status bar, chamber lights, chamber dimming. Aha! Turn that crap off. There you go. All right, so since we do have the door on, let's, the door switch on, I'm going to go ahead and open the door and activate the switch. There you go. Open the door and the switch activated, the machine instantly paused. And as soon as you close the door, the machine unpaused. That is super cool. I didn't realize it would also instantly unpause itself. Okay, that's cool. 3D Experiment says, I vote against the trend of smoked glass on 3D printers. I just want clear. Honestly, I kind of agree with that. I do. Simon with the 5 memberships as well. Layer by Layer, Matt, Mark Burton, Hot Tuna, and TJL were all gifted. It's pretty cool. Nocturne says, can I gift the membership to someone else? I'm already in the Discord. I don't know if you can. I'm sorry. But yes, I also vote against frosted, or against tinted. If I wanted to tint it, I will add tint myself. I want stuff that's clear. I don't want tinted polycarbonate. I don't, or glass, I don't want any of that. If I want to tint it, I'll do it myself. Personally, that's my feeling. But yes, thank you, Simon, for the memberships. Thank you, thank you. Why would it pause when you open the door? Because I have it turned on. So this would be good for an educational environment where you have kids around. So like a you know, an elementary, middle, or high school. If someone goes and just opens the door, the machine pauses and says, close the door to prevent air drafts, burns, and other undesirable artifacts. You shut the door, and the machine goes back to printing. So it's a safety feature. It's a safety feature. Can you use the side cutout on the left side for a beer cooler? Well, Prusa did provide you with the set files. Ooh, I have some Czech beer here. I found the Czech Pilsner at my local Total Wine, and I love the Czech Pilsner. If you don't, I'm gonna go get the bottle so you guys can see it. But if you don't know the Czech nah, I'm not gonna go get it. It's just look up the Pilsen beer, Pilsen. Pilsner. Can someone put the name of it in there? Yes, Pilsner Urquell. Yeah, that one. I really like that beer, and I'm not a beer drinker. I really like that beer, and I can get it at my local Total Wine, so I'm very happy about that. Beer Printer says, it'd also be good if you found some free-floating filament that you don't want to get fused to the model. Open the door, remove the floater, close the door. That's fair. Locally produced or imported. As far as I'm aware, it's imported. It better be imported for the price it is. It's like 18 bucks for a 12-pack. But that's pretty good considering it's imported. Steve Urkel beer, check. Pilsner is a starter beer. It is, but I really do like the Pilsner from Czech. So, yeah, that's the beer in the dictionary under Pilsner. Yes, because it comes from the town of Pilsen in the Czech Republic. Yeah, it is a quite good beer. And I am not a beer drinker. Go check out Kozel when you're back over there. I tried it. I do like it. Oh, now we're getting into beer talk. DJ LC says, my favorite is the Hacker Poshor Hefeweizen. I have no idea what that is. There was a beer that we tried that was like a cinnamon flavor. Oh, it was a sour. It's very good. Wednesday, don't get me wrong, Pilsner is good for hot days. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Not something you have prepped, but I wonder if closing the door will auto-resume the print that was paused in G-code. Oh, great question. Let's find out. So we'll pause it, and I'm going to open the door. Oh! Don't do that. I found a firmware bug! I found a firmware bug! Don't do that. It didn't like that. Oh, it says restarting. Let's see what happens. Evolving idea says cinnamon beer, blasphemy, I'm German, don't insult me. It was a sour. Found a firmware bug. So I'm running an RC firmware, so I'll have to... what does it say? No, it just shut down. The entire machine lost power. It did not like that. It is currently resuming, it says. What? What's happening? No. No, that's... found a firmware bug. No, that didn't work. Oh, well. All right. We're going to go ahead and download the real firmware for this machine. So, yeah, F's in the chat for that. So we're just going to go ahead and stop. Let's open the door again. That does pause. And then that instantly unpauses. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. I am running the RC, so let me put the real firmware on here. And we'll try that. Because, ow! We gotta do it if we're gonna do it right. We told you to upgrade the firmware. I did upgrade the firmware, which was on the card, okay? You guys, you all always want to tell me we told you so, unless it works. Then you're fine with it. Let me see. Let's go into drivers and firmware. Core One 6.3. Go ahead and download that. Wait for it to confirm. And then we will go ahead and reboot the machine. That is, that's a funny little fail there. All right, we got the file. And let's put it onto the card. I'm surprised my phone is not ringing yet with me getting yelled at. So, it happens. This is part of, early units. This kind of thing happens. So let's try that again, shall we? All right, so I am just gonna hit the reset button, and we'll see if that will pick up the new firmware. Aha! New firmware, flash. Hey, we said Steve's name we said Trident a few times. He finally showed up. Core One may wish it was a Trident, but it doesn't mean it's my fault. Just putting it out there. Oh, wait, that's right. It is Steve's fault. We've been over this. We don't take responsibility. It is always Steve Build's fault. It is Steve Build's fault. It's obviously Steve Build's fault. All right, we're flashing the firmware again. I forgot. Yeah, this is not a firmware bug. It's obviously Steve has somehow controlled my machine remotely. Steve Builds has somehow controlled my machine remotely and caused it to crash. We blame Steve Builds. No. Steve is a great guy. If you don't know Steve, go subscribe to his channel. Really, really nice guy. Ready to print. So I guess we get to try to see if that same thing happens. We'll try it with a new firmware. And if we do, we get to report the bug, which is really cool. Unless I'm getting a text message not to do that. Is flashing legal in Florida? Depends on where you are, I guess. You know, I'm not, yeah. I have text messages that says RTFM. Does the manual say not to do that and I did something? Yeah, Ken confirms. Someone doesn't know how to check messages. What? Does it say not to do that? That's how I told you so works. Yeah, it does. Steve with 20 holy crap, Steve. 20 memberships. RS Makes says, that's what happens after saying tried it 3 times in front of a Prusa. Oh, Steve dropped a bunch of memberships. Robert got one. 1337 Bluebird. Chris Ramsey. T. Doltz. FF. Peters. STU. Or Stu. That's Stu. Yeah, Grant can do that. A bunch of people got memberships. Everyone thanks Steve Builds. Steve's an awesome guy. Okay, update the firmware from dev. I just did that. It was RC firmware, to be clear. So wait, can we try the thing? Can we try the thing? Okay, it's a known bug. Don't do it. Got it. Okay. We found a bug. It happens. Oh, I gotta remove that. I gotta redo the VHB on here. What did I miss besides? We found a firmware bug. That's a known bug. Don't pause the printer and then open the door. At least for right now. It breaks things. The whole printer shut off. It did not like that. But, I mean, honestly, opening the door is a great pause button, in my opinion. I can't read these messages to you guys, but the messages I'm getting from a certain somebody is funny. DJ LSD says, I'm a known bug too, known as glitch, but with a B. A. What happens if you start a print with the door open? Well, right now it'll pause it. So it'll only break it if the door sensor is enabled. As a software engineer opens door, that's interesting. Yeah, the whole thing just shut down. Don't pause a paused print. Yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Is the door sensor something you can disable? Yes. In fact, it is disabled normally. It only gets enabled when I enabled it. I like the door better than the pause button because it's easier for me to get to. Just wham, open the door and the print pauses. Done. Making sure the camera's still on. Okay, it is. Did my pants come unbuttoned? Yes, they did. I'm like, my pants all of a sudden feel very loose. They came unbuttoned. If the click remote had a the pause button. Yeah. But yes, you can disable the door sensor. So if I go into the menu and I scroll down, I can turn off the door sensor. says, caution, disabling the door sensor may lead to injury or printer damage. Proceeding means you accept full responsibility. We are not liable for any harm or damage. So it's basically saying, if you act like an idiot, you're going to get treated like an idiot. Disable. So now the door sensor is disabled. Door's open. You can see the reflection. Door's open, print's still going. So, very nice. It's really, really easy to do. Shane says, see, who says karma doesn't work? Prayers were answered and Grant's pants unbuttoned. Shane, what kind of prayers were you making here? What kind of prayers were you making? Did the mini Grant get ruined? Yes. You get the bottom half of mini Grant. Although the Grant crotch looks great. All right, let's up this bad unit. Print speed. We saw that 250 was 200 was fine, so let's go to 250. So the reason it's going to slow down a lot on the legs is just minimum layer time. Don't judge me. That's what she said. Check my email 12 times today looking for a shipping notification. Sad face. Oh, no. Yes, the bearded individuals need to watch out. You could get stuck, but that's with any printer, right? Oh, hey, I got another one. Mr. Scary 3D Prints, your Discord name is a little at SFW. Just change your username when you get to the Discord. There you go, boss. But you know, I think that means you just earn the immediate degen title. So. All right. Zombul says, yes, Ushcommon schlubs have to wait a couple more weeks. I mean, hey, if you want to spend close to $100,000, 5 years of your life, and countless late nights, troubleshooting live and all that, building a YouTube channel, you too can do this. What happens when you pause by opening the door, then manually resume the print when the door is still open? You can't. There's a message on the screen that says, shut the door, you dingus. I would love to be able to change. Oh my gosh. Can I change the open door notification to say, shut the door, you dingus? Because I would really like to. I know people that do this kind of thing. Is there like a special firmware that I could have made that just says, close the door, you dingus? Because that would be hilarious. Does it have a nozzle wipe routine? No. It has the same nozzle wipe routine as the Mark IV, Mark 4S, and XL have. So. Dradako says, I was gone 5 minutes to get a beer. Did I hear something about unbuttoning pants? Hey, if you weren't here, that's you missing out, bruh. You're missing out on all the fun. Custom firmware is now on its way to Grant. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, we have a channel video starting in 10 minutes or something, I think. Or maybe we're not doing that? No, I don't know. I love how the streaming channel in our Discord is just suck it at Jacob because, you know, this one did best. Has Prusa already released the firmware source code? No, it's not open source. So, or no, I guess it is. So maybe it is. Check GitHub, man. I don't friggin' know. Consulting Magic 8 Ball for legit firmware request. Answer is results are doubtful. I'll ask around. Rooker says channel vid is ready. That's one of our editors. That's editor Andrew. But Grant, you could try something with a GPIO board and do it on your own. I could. That sounds like, well, see, if I'm going to do that, then I'm also going to have it, you know, like, do some sort of, like, air-actuated Vuvuzela, so when you open the door, just the whole time. That'd be hilarious. It's hilarious. How do we fake it to make it think it's closed. Magnet optical sensor. It's a physical sensor. There's a physical button switch over there. But you just disable the door sensor. Look, if you just disable the door sensor, I can put my hand in. It's fine. So if you don't want the door sensor on, turn it off. Simple. Yes, it's open source. You can rebuild the firmware. Okay, see? Terras. They know. There is GitHub repo owned by Prusa firmware that supports the Core One, but I do not know if it is the firmware they publish binaries of. Yeah, I have no clue. What have you printed so far? Can you already say something about the overall print quality? It's a Prusa. Like, honestly, did we need to have this discussion about print quality? Yeah, some VFAs, but I don't know if that's related to the table. We did the 14-minute benchy. It came out pretty good. Let's show that off one more time. Benchy time. And enhance. Too close. Too enhanced. Okay, get us. There we go. Yeah, some VFAs on it. Not too bad overall. You know, so yeah, we can see some VFAs. When I did up the temperature, it looks like those VFAs kind of went away a little bit. But yeah, a little bit of VFA. We don't know if that's related to the machine or related to my my work surface being a little bit rough. But yeah, otherwise, really clean looking benchy. Really clean looking benchy. Definitely on par with my expectations. Oh wait, you guys probably want this. That's probably what you want. By the way, my benchmark of choice is not the benchy. It's the tiny planets. Love when a print got a bit of function too. Oh, okay. Noob question. What's VFA? Very fine artifacts, I think is what it stands for, VFA. Justin Levy's here. Oh, nice of you to drop in. What's up, homie? How are things? Miss Scary 3D Print says, not sure if you've heard, the state of New York is now trying to pass legislation to require background checks to purchase 3D printers. Yeah, I don't think it's going to pass. Not with this presidency, but, you know, they can try. I think the argument would be if you're going to try to pass legislation on that, you have to pass it on, like, so many other things, too. Vertical fine artifacts. All right, I was kind of close. See? It's so specific, I don't know what it means. But yeah, I don't really think it's going to be much of an issue. But it is New York, so we never know. I live in Florida, so obviously that won't be a problem for us. But, you know, I've got my card if I need it. So, you know, there's that. Klaus Miller says, I'm going to get my first 3D printer. Is it best to go with an assembled or kit? Is it easy to assemble as a kit? So my experience with Prusa kits have been, they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I think Prusa has one of the best kit building experiences. If this is your first 3D printer and you're looking to get a, you know, first 3D printer for you to learn on, to tinker with, to play with, 100% get the kit. If you are looking for something that just literally works out of the box, then get the assembled. I think it's worthwhile to get the kit, but that's just me. I always recommend Prusa kits to people. I think that they're, you know, incredibly beneficial price-wise. You save a little bit cash, you learn a little bit in the process. I think it's a win-win-win overall. So, yeah. Hope that helps. And if you do want to purchase, you can use our affiliate link in the description. But to be clear, this is not a review of the machine. So, yeah, Kit says read past dumb headlines. Yep, I agree. I think it's got maybe a 5% chance passing, but yeah. Kits are a nightmare in general to work with. I disagree. I think that the Prusa kits, they hold your hand. Like, Prusa really does hold your hand with the kits. I miss the days of the printed instruction manuals, but I can go get one and show you guys that the kits are really, really nice. Zombie says, I'm going to go get a kit in a few months once all the early buyer bugs have been squashed. It seems fine to me. Don't hit pause and then open the door, like, with the door switch on. Like, it's pretty obvious. Moss says at $100 an hour in a hardware store, you can build a really... Oh, nope. See, I'm not going to finish that. Y'all, stop talking about that crap in the comments. Jeez. But yes, I do like the kits. I'm hoping that once the kits come out that we can do a kit build on the channel so you guys can follow it. But I've really enjoyed kit builds from Prusa. I will say the XL was a bit of a harder kit from Prusa, but it was mainly just the cable management was tough. Everything else is pretty easy. So, yeah. Here I was nerding out about printing a miniature planetarium. I'm here for it. I've got a mini-me from Wexter, so I'm just going to print that instead. Because apparently I'm so vain, I think the song is about me. I don't know. Grant reading comments like a teleprompter. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's printing, so like we might as well, you know, have a conversation, you and I. Yeah, those ribbon cables on the bottom of the XL were tricky. Yeah, I had some choice words about that. But that's fine. It's part of the deal. So I am actually working on script writing. So for those that are in our Discord, you'll know that I've been working on script writing. My phone was at 38%. Jeez. So I'm working on script writing. We're working on getting better quality content for you guys. So I am excited to learn more. He will read anything on the prompter, he says. Pip says, if you do the kit and need to do belt tensioning with your phone, disconnect your headphones. I believe, well, I don't know. I would assume that part of the kit comes pre-assembled. I could be wrong. But Phoenix Blue says, how's installing GPIO? I don't have one, but I can see the port for it on the back. You just click it in and you're done. Durdactyl says, I advise against Prusa kits because they can addict you to building printers. Yeah. Zombie Hedgehog says, Grant wouldn't read this. I would! Curly says, any idea why shipping rates are so crazy, 120 to 150? Because it weighs like 35 pounds, man. It's a big machine, and it's coming from the Czech Republic, not from China. There's no government-subsidized shipping rates. So yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. Once the print is done, please check the clearance under the bed with it all the way down. Enough room for bento box. I doubt it. But yeah, we can check that. Mala says, for kit versus assembled, I really prefer the kit. I know I will break it sooner or later, and I want to know how it is built, so I can be sure I know how to fix it. I totally agree with that. If this is your first printer and you're looking at a Prusa, go for the kit. You're going to spend more time than what it's worth in the differences, but the knowledge that you get is just great. I don't know. The Trident is clearly better because it has more Z motor / S zombie says. No, same amount of Z motor, same amount of Z lead screws. Same thing. Same exact thing. Hack Monkey says, getting the belts tensioned was the killer on the XL. I need to do that on mine. I think my belts are a little bit looser now. Zombol says, everyone's covering this today. How many Core One live streams can I have open at once? Only one way to find out. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of up to you. Just Grinder says the second time running the XL ribbon cables is a lot easier. Just buy 2 more kits and you'll be an expert. Hey, I'm here for it. I did buy my first one. I was a day 1 pre-order because at that time we were not cool enough to be in the good graces of Prusa, but I'm not able to keep my car. That's a great reference for people that know Fast and the Furious crappy references. Z motors in the Core One are driven by only one driver, if I remember correctly. Trying as 3 drivers. That's fair, says Delvin. That is correct. It is only one driver. I don't think that's that big of a deal, but I understand. Dusty Ham says, ooh, 3D Musketeers just upload a video. I shouldn't leave the stream to watch it. No, you should open up another tab. Gosh. 3D Experiment says, I think I really want an IDEX next or a tool changer. I do really like the tool changer. I would say the XL if you're going to get it, get the 2 to begin with, and you can upgrade it later on. Free shipping on Prusa machines from Printed Solid. That's true. That's true. But, you know, you're paying a bit of a premium to get it in the United States already. Wow, Nero started streaming and we just lost 150 viewers. Wow. Wow. That's rough. You guys are mean to me. Y'all are mean to me. Big question is, for me, this is reliability. How long does it hold up? Which will only be revealed in time. If it is like any other machine there, any other machine that Prusa's made, I have no doubts on reliability. I have no doubts on their ability to support it, service it, and everything like that. So, that's fair. 150 people less to win a roll of filament. Yeah, we should give away a roll in like 3 minutes. At 2:05, we'll give away a roll. We should give away a roll at 2:05, because that'll be funny. You know, G. Frank says Prusa equals reliability. You're going to pay extra for that, obviously. You know, you have a bit of the Prusa tax, but as I said on this machine, I don't think this machine carries as much a Prusa tax as I expected. Justin Levy says 2 rolls. Oh, Mr. Levy says 2 rolls. Cruz and Bill says, why I just watched both of your streams. Yep. This thing is... All right, we gotta print faster. I know you can go faster than this. Oh, 300 is literally the max. We're running into minimum layer times here, and I probably should have fixed that on the slicer, but I didn't, so... Oh, well. Joshua says, I need to get around to replacing the hot end thermistor in my Mark 3S Plus, but thinking of upgrading to the Mark 3.5 at the same time, especially since the loops will be undone anyway. Yeah, do it. Yeah, we don't have ads on this stream, so if you guys want to support the channel, please do. All right. You know what? Let's close the drawings now. Let's give away... Oh, crap. I should have made a new sheet because it's January. Or it's February. No, wait, it's still January. Grant can do math. I promise I can do math. Oh, God. I'm fine. I'm fine, I promise. I totally promise I'm fine. All right, let's pull the names here. Let's give away... Justin says 2 rolls, so we're going to give away 2 rolls. I can see multiple people that don't know how to do math, so that's going to be a fun one. Okay. Let's give away 2 rolls right now. Do a bunch of shuffling here. You must be present to win. Let me make sure I did the math right. Let's see. They did. Rob Coat. Rob Coat. You win a roll of Printed Solid Jesse filament. Awesome. And if you do win, please reach out to me via email, Discord, Twitter, or Blue Sky. And then let's see for this other one. They were right above each other. Wait, does that always happen? Or is that literally just the luck? Well, no, hold on. Was that literally just the luck of the spin? Let me check real quick. I was literally the luck of the spin. Blank the goat, you win as well. If a mod or someone can just type confirmed when we see them in the chat, because I only have one monitor. Has Rob replied? Has Rob replied? Because they need to reply. I need the both of you to reply. Okay. If they haven't replied, then they don't win anything. Rob isn't taggable, so he's not here. Oof. Missed it. Not today. Ouch. Okay. What about Blank the Goat? Is Blank the Goat taggable? Is Blank the Goat taggable? Since I did spin a third time, I'll give away Rob's spool to somebody else since Rob's not taggable. And that's not my problem. Let me pull the name. I love how someone put my name as their name. That's kind of funny. That's not right, but sure. Ken E, are you here? So I'm going to make sure you got the math right. If Ken E is here, they win. It's the problem with doing giveaways, man. It's tough. It's one of the 150 that jumped. Yeah, guess so. Sucks to suck. Nothing I can do. Ken's there. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we'll take a look at the mini grant when it's done. Wow, the sharp dip when Nero starts to stream. Holy crap. Yeah, we went from almost 400 to 260. Wow. Am I that boring? Like, am I that bad? Do people hate me that much? Jeez. Oh, let me make sure. Justin says, PS can see part of your screen on camera. That's fine. Appreciate it, though. That's fine. That is totally fine. Okay, good. Their username has been changed. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to give them a couple of rolls or they're not going to be able to get anywhere. All right, thank you. Sissy Kid says we're still here. Sorry, I was going through things on my phone to make sure everything is copacetic, which it is. Russ with the $20. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Josh Edlin says, always need Florida Man to take on a new machine. Greatly appreciated. Yes, yes, yes. Did we see the goat? I don't know if we saw the goat. I don't think we saw the goat. Selection bias. Everyone here has decided to stay. I mean, that's fair. Nope, no goat. Okay. I saw this will print ABS. Is that correct? How well? I'd like the option to print that for some things for strength, like brackets, mounts, etc. I will say I don't find ABS to be that much stronger than like PETG. If you need temperature resistance, then yes. But yes, you can print ABS on this machine. They are claiming chamber temps up to 55C. It is passively heated by the chamber and has some pretty serious fans on the back for ventilation. You could easily do a magnetic or even screw, based on some screw holes that I see, bracket to a tube to go out for filtering. I think if you're going to do ABS, you might as well just do ASA. I think it's better. So, yeah. Come on, go faster! Everyone just wants to see the print done. Josh says that I honestly find ABS easier to print than PETG. That's fair. It's less sticky, so it doesn't have that stick issue. But I like PETG because you can print it on pretty much any machine, open air or not, where ABS and ASA really need that enclosure. Seabass says, my printer prints ABS and ASA way faster than PETG. The PETG I have does not like speed. That is totally fair. Totally fair. That is the thing with PETG. Its viscosity is much higher. It's also denser. ABS and ASA are like 1.07 grams per cubic centimeter, whereas PETG is like 1.27 to 1.32. So it's much, much denser, which ultimately makes it more like printing molasses, where ABS and ASA can just print very fast. But styrene is styrene, and I don't like styrene. Swerving Lemon with the $5 says, I owe you on Patreon. Thanks. Appreciate it. Josh Edlin says, Fusion Filament's HT PET is the GOAT of open frame printable materials. Taras says, do you have an opinion regarding PETCF? Yeah, so PET without the glycol, so the PETG without glycol, so PET, is a tough material to print. With the added carbon fiber, it makes it considerably easier to print. With that said, the Core One cannot do it stock. You will need a new nozzle. It is a brass nozzle that it comes with. It is not suitable for printing, any carbon fiber or anything like that, so don't do that. I have some PETCF. I like it. It is very, very use case specific for me, but that's more of a personal preference. Here, I'll put you guys back hanging out with me while we're answering some questions. Yes, bottle filament. Yeah, PET's bottles. Like plastic soda bottles, milk jugs, that kind of stuff. Well, you can use a brass nozzle. You just have to change it out every new print. No, you won't change out like every 50 to 100 grams. Let's try Tullamer on it. Well, I got a kilo of Tullamer, so I guess we're going to find out. Prushman PCCF is sexy filament. Anything with carbon fiber really does look a lot nicer. So, yeah. DJ LSD says, polyamides are nice to print on a cardboard bed. I've never tried that, but you can do it on a Prusa. Dusty Ham says, am I right that you shouldn't print PETG on the bed the Core One comes with? I have printed PETG on a smooth bed for years. I always wipe my beds down with Windex between prints. The Windex kind of acts as a bit of a barrier layer, but yes, PETG can fuse to PEI, so be careful on that. It's not guaranteed, but it can happen, so be careful on that one. The satin sheet, I'm told, is nice, but in a high humidity environment, the satin sheet doesn't perform all that well, at least in my experience. I prefer the smooth sheets. I'm old school. I like the smooth sheets. Don't print PETG on bare glass either. Yeah, no, don't do that. That'll never come off. Speaking of, what kind of documentation does it include? You said it holds your hand. Does it break down what you need to print on each filament type? So yes, when you load filament, it will ask you what filament you're printing and it will preheat for you. Inside of Prusa Slicer, you can set whatever filament that you're using. So, yeah. Nocturne says, can confirm, almost destroyed an XL smooth plate with PETG. Yeah. PLA has a higher tensile strength and compression strength compared to ABS at room temperature, but ABS can elongate much more in tension without yielding. That is correct. Prusa needs to restock their PCCF. Set alerts, because it comes into stock like once every couple of weeks and it goes within a couple hours. Nice to see Prusa switching to a CoreXY. Always thought the Mark IV should have been CoreXY. It is nice to see a CoreXY. I wish it was a little bigger. Not gonna lie. I wish it used the bed tiles from the XL, but the upgrade path, the upgrade path, the upgrade path. It makes sense, right? It's just like, I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't think that Prusa was going to find a way to make a Mark IV's upgradable to a freaking Core One, but they figured it out. That's pretty cool. Well, for documentation, I mean like things like nozzle type, bed sheet. Yes, they do. They do. Also, PETCF is one of the worst materials I've ever printed. It looks super nice and prints nice, but the active printing sucks. Yeah, PET is a tough material to print. It's very tough material to print. A well-scuffed PEI bed will handle PET just fine. We normally will scuff our print beds with a magic eraser, otherwise known as melamine foam. It is slightly harder than the PEI that the beds are coated with and leaves a nice matte finish on it that prints seem to stick very well to. But the nice thing is Prusa has a 24/7 customer support via live chat. It's why I recommend Prusa to newbies. I think the live chat is worth its weight in gold, especially when you're just starting out and you have questions or you have problems. That's what they're there for. Alternatively, our Discord is there as well, but there does come a cost associated with that, $10 a month. Stephen Cullen says, I print PETG on a texture PEI all the time with minimal bed maintenance. Yep, you can. PET is hygroscopic enough to act as a desiccant for other filaments. Yes, PETG and PET are hygroscopic enough to act as desiccant for other filaments. It is kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem. Oop, I forgot to close the entries to the form. Let me do that. Oopsie. By the way, there were less than 100 responses to that form for free filament. Holy crap, this purge tower weighs a ton. Yeah, so that happens with MMU stuff. That's why I like the XL. I understand the XL is outside of a lot of people's budgets, though. Texture PEI works on PETG since it doesn't bond all the way. It does. Yep. DJ says, we have data on PCB/FR4 substrate being heated over 100 C emitting volatiles. That is a problem. We don't want to see that. We do not want to see that. Come on, Mini Grant! It's the minimum layer times that are killing us right now. We're getting obliterated by the minimum layer times. Whew, excuse me. You guys have any questions about the machine? Anything that I can show you while it is printing? Please let me know. There's no perfect bed for all use cases. That is correct. I agree. There's no perfect bed for use cases. Ashley was telling me that Prusa's polypropylene bed, the PP bed, is actually pretty good too. Does the fish come with the kits? I have no clue. How many fishes can it hold? More than one. Why is there a fish on the printer? You don't know? Should we go to NeroStream and troll him? Nah. And don't forget, if you are in the Patreon Discord, I'll be hopping into the Discord as soon as we're done streaming here, and I'll hang out with you guys for a bit before going back inside. Holy mackerel! That's a fish. It is a mackerel. That's great. Teach a man to fish, if you will. Yes, yes, yes. Teach a man to fish. What fish? This fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, mackerel, I think, is what Dr. Seuss actually meant. What is your plan for the review testing? Are there some plans for certain stress testing or just normal everyday use cases? we're going to put the machine into production, basically. We're going to be using it for personal projects. Once it surpasses 48 consecutive hours of personal project testing, it will go to more kind of abusive testing. We're going to do ABS, ASA. We'll try some nylons. We'll put Tullamer in it. Basically, we're going to beat the crap out of the machine. Expect a more kind of in-depth review style, whatever, in a few months. Minimum, I want like a minimum of 1 month print time on this machine before we put any real like yes or no. But I can tell you the track record of Prusa is that the releases are not always great. And I will say this has probably been the best released printer so far. Hilariously, it's the worst Prusa's website has been in a while. But yeah, this is probably one of the better machines off the hop that I've gotten from Prusa. Bought or received is the YouTube channel. So, yeah. Sissy Kid said, this beauty belongs in the living room. This is the first Prusa printer that I have reasonable faith in that you could get past a significant other, minus the fish, obviously. It is a very, very pretty machine. It is a nice container. It's all steel. Steel and polycarbonate, which is very nice. Yeah. Seabass says, this is the most mini fridge looking printer I have seen. Yeah, that's fair. That is a fair kind of dig at the machine. Like you can't deny that. I don't mind it. I think the front looks a lot nicer. Should we move it while it's running? Probably not. It's almost done printing. So when it's fully done printing, I'll move it so you guys can see the front. I think it is the prettiest printer that Prusa's ever made. The most beautiful machine they've ever made. Bar none. Well, okay. No, the AFS is the prettiest, but that's like 100 of these plus in value. 3D Experiment says, I wonder if adding any insulation would help internal temps and noise. Yeah, it should. There's no reason it wouldn't. I would love to do some testing on sound dampening in certain areas because the steel is going to resonate and that can produce some problems, right? You will get some resonance out of the steel. And so little bits of like Dynamat might calm this machine down quite a bit. How to exactly test that other than just hitting different resonant vibrations and getting rid of them, I don't know. The mini Grant is almost done at 300%. We are dealing with minimum layer times being the problem, though. I gotta see if Wexter can adjust the mini Grant. There we go. I want to see if Wexter can adjust the mini Grant to be with the short hair. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It's probably one of the heavier Prusa printers too. There you go. There's the Core One in all of its beauty with a bit of my light reflecting in it. Oh, that's the wrong side. Uncle Jesse the door. Look, you can Uncle Jesse the door and nothing happens. So there's the Core One in all of its glory. I really do like the machine, but obviously to give you guys a real impression of it, it's going to take a while to get there. No more registering for filament. Yeah, I already turned that off, Russ. I'm sorry. We already did the giveaway. But yeah. It's a cool machine. Oh, there's the... Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me show you something. Hold on. I just noticed something. I didn't realize. That's the USB-C cable for the webcam. Right there. That runs into the machine. There are your server fans on the back side of the machine with the filament spool in it. It goes up in through the actual... goes up in through the handle on the machine. So yeah. Super cool. What are your thoughts on probing bed with nozzle versus super pendant? I absolutely say nozzle probe every single day of the week. Nozzle probe, nozzle probe, nozzle probe over any inductive probe. Nozzle probing will give you a more accurate, as long as your nozzle is clean. Kegel said I never gave away. Oh, goat spool. Do you need me to give it away again? Because I shut the entries, so it gets complicated again. So, is the Prusa software the only one that you can use that can use webcam though? I have no clue. That one I don't know. For those that didn't see the webcam, this is what it looks like. Let me go to the overhead. This is the webcam. It is a modified buddy camera. Plugs in via USB-C. Simple, simple. Magnetizes into the corner of the machine. So, yeah. Nice little accessory. It does not come with the machine. If you want a webcam, you'll have to order it. So just be aware of that. No probing in my bed. Disappointing. Yeah, funny. All right. Is there anything else you all want me to talk about, or are we going to call it? Anything else you guys want to see? Because we printed a Benchy, we printed a mini grant. What else would you guys like to see? Or am I going to have you all go enjoy the rest of your days? You all tell me. Karen says, damn it, just got here. I mean, Karen, we've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, so. Oh, right. You guys probably want to see the mini grant, right? Can I get to it? Easy. Reach. Where is it? Got it. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at the mini grant together. That would have been smart. Overhead. Mini grant. Okay. Actually, there are no VFAs on this. Yeah, no, that model looks really good. Quite the reach around. Yeah, no, that's clean print. Really clean print. I'm not sure what anybody expected. I mean, this is kind of what you expect these days, right? You kind of have to have it. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Karen says I'm a vampire. I'm sparkly. Yes. I don't go out in the sun, I'll tell you that much. Too damn hot here right now. So, yeah. Anything else? Prusa makes printers in the US now. That they do. Assembled in the US, I think, is how they're doing it. In the words of Joel, how's the crotch? Pretty good, I'd say. No drooping in the crotch. Looks good, especially for no support. Clean part. Spectrum customer care. Hey, Saul. Hope the stream was good. It was okay. About a 1% loss from the internet. So, did it come with any spare bits? It came with a fish. Gummy bears, obviously. The standard Prusa toolkit. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Print a Bodhi. I don't have the code for the Bodhi. I'm sorry. All right. Anything else, y'all? Because if not, I'm gonna call this one a wrap, and I will jump into the Discord. Anything else? No? All right. I appreciate you all coming out to this first ever look at the Core One, although first live look of the Core One on YouTube. Thank you all. If you do want to purchase Core One, you can do so via the links in that description down below. And remember, we are donating a portion of those affiliate funds to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. So if you do use our code, you are also supporting neurodiverse makers out there in the world. Thank you all so much for watching, coming out and hanging out with this really cool machine. We will be doing a lot more testing on it, but it's Prusa. And if that doesn't answer a lot of the questions for you, I'm not so sure what will. That is all we have for you all today. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. Leave a like, get subscribed, and all those things. And as always, keep making awesome. Have a good one.